Very pleasant good evening, everyone. The following is an exclusive sports presentation of the RVA Sports Network. It's time for Game of the Week doubleheader high school basketball. We are live at J.R. Tucker High School off of Parham Road as we get set for Glen Allen J.R. Tucker. It is a Colonial District, a West End of Henrico, and a Rivalry Night doubleheader all wrapped up in one. Starting lineups being introduced right now for both Glen Allen and J.R. Tucker. We have the girls game first, then we'll have the boys, which should be a very interesting matchup. As J.R. Tucker on the rise with new head coach Adam Desgain, the former Randolph-Macon great. Glen Allen in a period of transition, but they have had some good games this season. And one of the reasons why we picked this game of the week is we expected both games to be pretty evenly matched. Jaguars coached here by of course, Rick Brennan. This is his, if memory serves me correctly, third season at the helm with the Jags. And, of course, Molly Pawlowski, longtime head girls basketball coach here at J.R. Tucker. Of course, her daughter Taylor used to be on the team a few years ago, now enjoying life. Well, I'm sure she's still enjoying life at the University of Alabama. I'm not sure as much as she thought she would be enjoying it about 24 hours ago. Congratulations to Clemson. Congratulations to Clee and to Kavan, two local boys starting there in the defense, making things right, making things good, and giving Clemson their third national championship in school history. We are set and ready to go. Tonight's tip's controlled by the Jaguars, and they're moving from right to left across your PC, tablet, and mobile device. First shot up, no good on the baseline. Brianna Payne gets the rebound, and we are underway. Micaiah Walker will run the point, number 10 for the J.R. Tucker Tigers. Bounce pass to Payne up top. Now over to Jasmine Lee. She'll hand it off back to Walker, right wing. Up top to India Candies, who will play catch with Walker. Walker, one dribble, looking inside, finds Lee. Jasmine in the lane, kicks out, thought about a three. Now will drive, shot blocked, out of bounds. It'll be going over to the Jaguars. Nice defense from Glen Allen on Tucker's first offensive possession, 40 seconds in, no score. Amaya Sookins running the point, pass stolen. It's Brianna Payne out front. Brain with the left hand will go in and in. Brianna, the last link to that glory team of a couple of years ago that went undefeated and won the final Conference 11 championship. And we get our first foul of the night. It will go on Daisha Goodlett. That is her first. The team's first, and Carmen Betts, who was part of the big Glen Allen comeback in their win over Patrick Henry prior to winter break at the line. Her first shot is good, and the Jags on the board. It's 2-1. We are 56 seconds into our contest. Second shot up, and it'll go in as well. Betts a pair at the line, and we're tied at 2. Inbounded. And here come the Tigers across the timeline. Walker into the corner. Goes Goodlett. Goodlett pass outside, stolen by Betts. Betts drops in front of Payne. She'll find someone inside. Pass up, shot. Beautiful. Beautiful assist to Taylor Kindred. Open on the weak side. Everybody thought she was going to pass right of the basket. Went across and found Kindred all alone for 2. It's 4-2 Jaguars. 6:30 to go first quarter. Pass tip, but taken. Now goes off of the leg of Lee, and they're going to call a kick, but they're going to call it on Glen Allen. Did look like it went off the leg of Lee. Tigers, however, will retain. Goodlett will inbound to Walker. She'll drive. Floater in the lane. No good. Rebound comes out to Glen Allen. It's Sookins with it. Now she's going to lose it. Taken away by Tigers. Here comes Walker across the timeline looking to drive. Now kicks it out. Payne for 3. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound comes out to Kindred. Kindred will bring it across the timeline. Now she'll kick it over. Betts open for 3. No good. Rebound, Payne. Payne across the timeline, stolen by Kindred. Kindred now has it at the scorer's table. She'll hand it off to Sookins, and Glen Allen will reset. 4-2 Jaguars, 5:45 first quarter. Jaliyah Barnes-White with the basketball, but we're going to get An offensive foul called in the lane. And that'll go on Pulliam. That's her first, team's first personal. And the turnover will go to J.R. Tucker, down 2-20. Into game number 1. Glen Allen, J.R. Tucker, glad to have you with us on the Game of the Week. Have a Game of the Week announcement coming up at the half of game 1. Carmen Betts steps away, gets a steal. On the 2-on-1, opts to keep it herself. Right hand, left side of the hoop, and puts it in for 2. And Carmen's got 4 of the Jags' 6 points, 6-2 Glen Allen. Bounce pass is going to be off of Goodluck. Could not handle it from Walker and go out of bounds but underneath us. We're on the second floor. Of course, the J.R. Tucker gym, reminiscent of Henrico's and Varina's, all built in that same era. 2 floors, and we're on the corner of floor number 2. To your left as you enter the gym, on the front side of the gym, our perch here that we enjoy at J.R. Tucker High School. Sookins right of the lane. Looking for somebody. Now opts a 3 instead. Back iron, no. Rebound up, Pulliam, no. Rebound Barnes-White, no. And then finally, J.R. Tucker gets the basketball. Down to Walker. Looking to go inside to Goodlet. Does. Bounce pass to Payne. Can't handle it. Barnes-White has it. And the turnover to Glen Allen. Down to Betts, left side. Kicks it into the corner. And now a drive. Shot too short. Ball knocked out of bounds. Should be last touched by J.R. Tucker. So the Jags will stay with it, up 6-2, 4:31 to go here in the first quarter. Busy night of high school basketball across the RVA, and as we get scores across our Twitter network, we'll keep you posted here on this Tuesday evening. Kindred drives, then passes, but travels. She shuffled the pivot foot right as she began the pass to Pulliam on the baseline, and the turnover to J.R. Tucker. Coming up on the midway point of the first quarter, homestanding Tigers down early 6-2. Pass stolen by Betts. Didn't see Carmen coming near midcourt, and she's going to put it up and in for 2 again. Carmen's got 6 of Glen Allen's 8 points, and J.R. Tucker wants to talk it over. Just a couple of passes, very ill-advised, and Betts, Johnny on the spot, or should I say Carmen on the spot, takes full advantage of the situation, drives in on the left side for 2 one time, and then this time from the right side in for 2 more. And she's got 6. Glen Allen up 8-2 at 4:07 to go in the first quarter. Good girls basketball game tonight south of the river. Monacan coming off an overtime loss against LC Bird last night in a top 10 matchup. They go to Midlothian to take on the young Trojans tonight. That's a 7:15 start. And boys, just a couple of miles from where we are sitting right now, pretty good matchup, top 10 teams. John Marshall heading to Douglas Freeman for a 7:30 start tonight. Out of the timeout, Walker will bring it across the timeline. Tucker ball down 8-2, exactly 4 minutes into the game. Looking for Payne, can't find her, and taken away by Pulliam in the lane. She'll get it quickly to Betts. Betts bounce pass in the corner. Sookins now finds her teammate in the lane. Shot twice off the iron and no good. Tapped out of bounds. Last touched by J.R. Tucker. Jags are going to hang on to the possession underneath on the far side. Get it into Betts. She'll be open for 3. And it's way too strong, but all alone for the rebound was Barnes-White, and she missed it. Long rebound came out to Sookins, though. She'll pass it. 3-pointer on the way, no. Lee gets the rebound. Falls down. Should have been a traveling, most likely. Tigers get a break. Each team gets a break in that possession. 3:20 to go in the first. Tucker not been able to get their offense moving right now, and now we're going to have another turnover for J.R. Tucker. Time remaining, 3:19, quarter number 1. Score, Glen Allen 8 and J.R. Tucker 2. Now a bit of double teaming. Glen Allen, Sookins fell. They were able to get it away, though. Gets it down to Pulliam. Shot too strong. Rebound, though. Up and in by Kindred. And the follow from Kindred gives her 4. And 10-2 now the score. Tigers scored the opening basket of the night. Hasn't scored since. It's a 10-0 Jaguar run. Walker, right side, got an opening. Goes around the basket. Reverse layup attempt, no, but she'll draw the foul. 2 shots coming from Micaiah Walker with 2:44 to go in the first. Kindred will get scored with the foul. That's her first. 2 team fouls on Glen Allen, and Walker now at the line to shoot a pair. First shot is good. And Walker on the board with her first point of the night. Substitution, Alexis Glasscock coming in for Glen Allen. Second shot up. Good. Walker hits a pair, and it's 10-4, ends the 10-0 Jaguar run. Betts and Kindred play catch, get it across the timeline. Sookins almost travels left side, then she'll go in, and we'll get a whistle. Are we going to get a foul or a violation? And the answer is a 3-second violation. No, check that. They're going to call an offensive foul on Glasscock instead. No ref that I saw went to the table, made the call, so that's why I was thinking it was a 3-second violation. 2:25 in the first. Walker. 3-pointer. No good. Long rebound. Comes out to Pulliam. She'll get it to Sookins at midcourt. Down court to Kindred, almost traveled. Glasscock into the corner for Betts. Betts thought about a 3, didn't do it. Cross-court pass to Sookins. Amaya with it. She'll back it out at 2:02 to go. Over to Kindred. She's open. Her long 3, no good. Quick rebound. Out of bounds, but it should be last touched by Glen Allen. That should be J.R. Tucker basketball because we're right here in front of our broadcast position. It caromed unknowingly off of Taylor Kindred before it went out of bounds. So inbounding at midcourt is Goodlet, and she'll hand it over to Walker. Walker to Candies. India left to the wing. Up top to Lee. Jasmine gets it over to Walker, right side. Trying to find Payne. Gets her up top. Brianna will shoot that 3. It's short. Rebound. Goodlet had it. Lost it. Stripped away by Pulliam. 1:30 to go in the quarter. Sookins heading down court. And she is going to travel. Or are we going to have it? Nope. Held ball. Check it. Held ball. Looked like she had taken step. But they call it held ball, and the possession arrow belongs to J.R. Tucker. So an uneven opening quarter for the homestanding Tigers. Glen Allen, though they're up by 6, could have a lot more on the scoreboard right now. Goodlet's going to drive right side. Bounce pass to Payne, partially blocked. Got her own rebound. Shot no good. Rebound taken down by Kindred. Quickly to Sookins. Payne is down on the floor. Not injured. Back up. Long pass. Too high. And Glen Allen misses a big opportunity on a 5-on-4. And the turnover back to Tucker with 1:07 in the first. Tigers down 10-4. Goodlet looking to drive, kick out, got it to Payne. Payne to Walker, who wasn't ready for it, was able to get it. Sookins on her. Pass over to Candies. Long 3-pointer, no good. Long rebound comes out to Betts with the final 45 seconds now of quarter number 1. Betts pass almost stolen. Kindred bounce pass. Sookins. She'll drive left side. And a whistle. And a 3-second violation on Glen Allen. Oh, they had a 5-on-4 a moment ago and a pass overthrown. And now they have a situation where Sookins was just going to go in and lay it up with no problem. But a teammate gets called for the 3-second violation in the lane. Tucker ball, final 30 seconds, only down 6, and should be very happy about that. As heading down the lane and falling to the floor was Walker, and she'll get fouled. That'll be Sookins' first personal foul. They say it was a tripping foul, not a shot foul. Not in the act of shooting. Goodlet trying to get it in. She'll find Candies. India passes off to Walker, and then it's stolen by Betts. Carmen down the lane. Shot no good, but a foul. First foul on Walker. Betts will go back to the line. She has 6. She's 2 for 2 at the line so far in this first quarter, with a chance at 2 more at 18.8 to go. Her Jags up by 6. First shot rattles in. And Carmen has 7 points. Next shot up is also good. And Carmen Betts has 8. Shot right side up and good by Deja Goodlett. Final seconds, Carmen's going to throw it up from midcourt and hit the back of the iron, but no good. And at the end of one here tonight, in game 1, it is J.R. Tucker and Glen Allen. Jaguars up 12-6 after 8 minutes. And a quick tweet to get our fans on Twitter at Henrico Sports updated and on the RVA Sports Net on Twitter. And through one tonight's score again, 12-6. Coming up at halftime, can't wait to give you a look ahead to a new Game of the Week edition that we just put on the schedule earlier this afternoon. We made it official, got all the T's crossed and I's dotted earlier today, and we'll be talking about that coming up here 1 quarter from now at the half. I can tell you it is a week from tonight, and it's going to be a good one. So second quarter about to get underway. Glen Allen went 2-1 at the tournament that they were in over the holiday break at Thomas Dale. Then they beat Douglas Freeman Friday night. They're currently 7-3 on the season. First of 2 meetings between these Colonial District rivals. Looking inside, nothing there. Kindred lost it out of bounds, but it was last touched in the far corner right side by J.R. Tucker, and Glen Allen will retain. Get the pass into Betts, cross court, working on Goodlett. Step back, did not pull the trigger. Kicks it up top to Sookins, and she'll reset. Kindred, right side. Bounce pass, baseline to Pulliam. Tried to get it inside, could not. Stolen. Goodlett's going to go out. Put it up, put it in. Nice job there by Deja to get out in front in transition. And that pass, when it got to Deja, she was all alone. 12-8. The Glen Allen lead down to 4. It's Kindred baseline. She'll put up the jumper, and it's good. And Taylor's got 6. It's 14-8. Tucker, before last night's game with Prince George, entered at 6-2 on the year. Ball tapped out of bounds defensively by Glen Allen. And Tucker will retain in front of the Jaguar bench. Walker with the basketball. She'll put up a 3. It's well short, but Goodlett's underneath to put it up. No good. Glasscock gets the rebound for Glen Allen. Briefly double team. They get it out to Betts. Here comes Carmen. She'll drive. Stop. Look inside. Pass taken away by Brianna Payne. And we get a foul near midcourt on Sookins, and that'll be her second, as she was guarding Kanisha Robinson now in the game for the Tigers. Tigers winning over Prince George last night, so they come in this game at 7-2. Glen Allen at 7-3, and of course both in Region 5B, and you think of some of the teams in the region, Highland Springs, LC Bird, and a foul as Goodlet will get hit up at the top of the key. That foul will go on Claudia. Nope. Check that. Catherine Dodge into the game for Glen Allen, and that's her first. Next foul will put J.R. Tucker in the bonus. 6:20 to go in the half, 14-8. Tucker ball down 6. Looking inside for Payne. Found her. Then she loses it, and it's last touched out of bounds by the Jags. Goodlet takes it out underneath, gets it to Payne, top of the key. Brianna drives, puts it up. No good, but a foul. And Bree will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul will go on 22, Sydney Kaplinger, and that's her first. 7th foul, but 2 shots coming because Brianna Payne was in the act of shooting. These two teams will meet again 2 weeks from tonight at Glen Allen. First shot up, it's good for Brianna. And now she's got 3 points, and it is 14-9. You got Highland Springs, LC Bird, Verina. Second shot good. 14-10. You've got Mills Godwin, who's 10-2 so far this season. As they look inside, trying to find Pulliam. No, check that. Glasscock had it, lost it, got it back, gets it out to Dodge, who almost lost it at midcourt. And the Jags will reset. Kaplinger to the right. Dodge to the left, looking inside. Nice pass, baseline. Corner, shot good from Kindred. That was great passing, no dribbles needed. Quickly gets it to the open Kindred. Left baseline this time. And 5:38 to go, 16-10. Bree's going to drive. Her shot. High off the glass, up and over and off. Hitting every part of the rim, no good. Rebound comes out to Dodge of Glen Allen. Almost fouled, got it in the corner. Now to an open Pulliam inside. Driving on Payne, puts it up, no, and a foul. And Aaron will get 2 shots. Foul's going to be on Goodlet, and for Dacia, that is her second. And Aaron Pulliam to the line for a pair. Number 1, Trinity Episcopal at work right now. They are facing off against St. Anne's Belfield tonight. And they're down 2 after a quarter. 14-12, Trinity Episcopal girls undefeated and number 1 in the latest RVA Sports Network top 10 basketball poll that was released on Monday. They're down 14-12 after a quarter tonight. The new top 10 polls, you can see them right now, right under the Listen Live link for tonight's Game of the Week doubleheader at RVASportsNetwork.com. Second free throw, no good, and automatically goes to J.R. Tucker because it did not hit the rim. So 16-10, Jags miss an opportunity to grab a couple of points at the line. Their lead still 6. Coles pass to Payne. Payne will drive, kick it out. Walker, open, shot, no. Long rebound, comes out to Glasscock. Almost tied up by Payne. Pass to Betts in the backcourt. Carmen gets around Walker. She looks to drive. Carmen up, out of bounds. Do we get a foul? Yes, we will. Foul's going to be on Walker, and that's her second. So Betts goes to the line where she's 4 for 4 so far tonight. First shot up and good. Make it 5 for 5, 17-10 Jaguars. 4:52 to go to halftime. First of 2 meetings for these Region 5B and Colonial District rivals. Second shot good. They'll meet again, as we mentioned, 2 weeks from tonight at Glen Allen, January 22nd. 4:50 to go to the half. 18-10. Jags on the road and up by 8. Candies with the ball. Over to Payne. She's open for 3. Puts it up. In and out, no. Long rebound comes out to the Tigers. Walker will grab it. Put it up. In and out, no. 2 in and out 3-point attempts. And the rebound from Kaplinger for Glen Allen. Gets it to Betts, who crosses the timeline. Needs a little help. Looking inside for it. Can't find it. Kaplinger up top. Now to Betts. Betts left of the circle. Pass tipped and taken away. Here comes Robinson. It'll be sniffed from behind for Glen Allen by, no, not Pulliam. That's Kindred with it. They'll calmly give it to Betts, and Carmen will walk it across the timeline. To Glasscock, top of the key, fires it to Kindred, open on the baseline. No. Long rebound to Glasscock. She'll turn around, put it up, and in. Nobody there guarding Alexis, and she easily grabbed the rebound off the floor. Turn around and put it in off the glass, and it's 20-10 Jaguars. A 10-point advantage. Tucker down 10 at home. Robinson to Walker up top. Walker into the corner. Driving. Candies. Shot up too strong. Payne fighting for the rebound. Had it. Lost it. Comes out to Robinson in the corner. Pass out to Lee. Lee and up top to Walker. Walker for three. Back iron. No. Runs. Grabs her own rebound on the baseline. Bounce pass to Payne. And she's fouled. And she'll go to the line. 4-2 with 3:14 to the half. .22, Kaplinger. That is her second personal foul. First free throw is no good for Brianna. Claudia Disbrow will check in for Glen Allen. Jacks go 9 or 10 deep in their rotation. Second shot, good. So Payne 3 for 4 from the line. It's 20-11. Glen Allen over J.R. Tucker with 3:10 to go in the half. Glad you're with us here on this Tuesday night. Game of the Week basketball doubleheader on the RVA Sports Network in the west end of Richmond. Long pass might go in the backcourt. It will. That's a backcourt violation, as Disbrow could not get to the basketball until she was over the timeline, and it almost got stolen anyway. And Coach Brennan wants a timeout to talk to the Jaguars. 2:58 to go to halftime. And the score remains 20-11. Well, we normally have music on our interlude, and we made one small, tiny error during our time in North Carolina over New Year's, enjoying time with family. We were using our broadcast equipment to do some work for 1029 The Mater, and we took out our music CD, and we did not put it back into the CD player. So when we went to press play and we looked inside, it's like, well, there's nothing to play. So if we are musicless tonight, fans, you will understand why. And we apologize for that. We normally have all of our ducks in a row. But that duck escaped to the other side of the pond. We're out of the timeout. Tucker with the ball, down by 9. Final 3 minutes, first half. Candies going to put up a three-pointer. It's no good. Payne had it briefly, lost it, and the rebound to Barnes White back into the game. Long pass down court to Dodge. Her shot is up and good. And check that. That was Claudia Disbrow with the basket. 11, not 10. As she's into the game for Glen Allen, now up 11. Traveling the baseline, losing the ball out of bounds is 20, Jasmine Lee. And Glen Allen, with nice defense in the interior, forces the turnover. You know, you never know how a team is going to react. Tucker's got 3 games in 3 nights. This is game number 2. They beat Prince George last night. They're home to Glen Allen. Knew it would be a tough test tonight. Got another match coming up tomorrow night. Teams are trying to make up games from that snowstorm of last month. Shot inside, no, and a rebound, no, and a rebound now to Walker. And here come the Tigers. Walker looking to go coast to coast, and she will commit the offensive foul. That's huge because that's 3 fouls on Walker. 2:01 to go to the half. And it is 22-11, and your point guard has 3 personals. Disproud to Betts, handing it in court, and then she'll get it over to Carmen. Got some backcourt pressure. They'll play catch across the timeline, get it to Kindred. Kindred, bounce pass inside. Sookins takes it out. Betts open for three. Good. Carmen Betts, her first three of the night. The first made three for either team. 13 points for Carmen. And it's 25-11 Glen Allen. Goodland looking to pass into the corner. Intended for Robinson. She thought Robinson was cutting toward the baseline. She didn't. And the ball goes out of bounds and another turnover. .120 to the half. And Glen Allen looking to build on a 14-point lead. Betts picks up the dribble. Kindred will help her out up top. Picked up by Robinson. Back over to Betts. 1:10 to go in the half. Disprow with it around to Barnes-White, left side. Looking, bounce pass inside. Turnaround, Kindred, back iron, no. Rebound comes down. That's Lee for J.R. Tucker. Coming down court. Nothing available. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson drives, floater. In and out, no. And the rebound to Sookins for Glen Allen. 45 to go. Quickly down court. Disprow hands it off to Betts, right side. Carmen up to Sookins. They'll reset. 35 and a half. Sookins to drive. Hands it inside to Kindred. Shot won't count. Traveling on Taylor. Shuffling the feet before she went up for the shot. Turnover to Tucker. It's not been the prettiest half for Glen Allen either. And they got plenty to talk about at the half, but it's so much easier to talk it over when you're up 14. Goodlet looking inside. Nothing there. Great defense by Sookins, who taps it out of bounds. It'll stay with Tucker. Down to 19.3 here in the half. We get a whistle on the inbounds. And it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity coming up for Tucker. Barnes-White will commit her first foul. And Brianna Payne going to the line. First shot's good. Brianna, leading scorer for the Tigers right now, with 6 of their 12. 17.6 left in the half. Second shot good. She's got 7. So 25-13. Backcourt pressure by Robinson. Sookins. Pass. Kindred. Bounce pass. Betts. Kicks it out and around. Sookins wide open. Long three. Top of the key. Good. With 5 seconds to go in the half. And that puts an exclamation point on the first half of basketball. After 1 to half tonight in game number 1, your score. 7-3, Glen Allen, 28. 7-2, J.R. Tucker, 13. 28-13, our score at the break in game number 1 of 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Since we don't have it, I'm just wondering, where did I put that trusty CD? Part of me thinks I left it in North Carolina. That would not be good. So I may have to send out an SOS on the Facebook tonight to my family down there saying, if you happen to find a missing Memorex CD that may or may not be labeled, it most likely belongs to the RVA Sports Network. I don't think we're going to be successful in finding that CD here tonight. Unfortunately, one more place I can check and see. Because, I hate to give you guys, interludes of just listening to noise and people talking in a gym and things like that. But by the same token, yeah, I occasionally have to take it like a drink of water or something. So it's unfortunately not around, fans. So we don't have that, but we do have this announcement for you. RVA Sports Network, very, very excited to bring you Game of the Week high school basketball 1 week from tonight. Live, we will be back at the Estes Athletic Center on the campus of Trinity Episcopal School. 1 week from tonight, it will be Robbie Barron and Collegiate, the 2018 Times Dispatch Invitational Tournament champions, taking on Henry Coleman and the Titans of Trinity Episcopal. And we will be there live 1 week from tonight. And at about this time, we will have tipped off. It is a 6:30 tip, so we'll hit the air just before 6:30 tonight. Next Tuesday night. Oh, my goodness. Special Game of the Week next week, a week from tonight. And it'll be the Cougars of Collegiate at Trinity. On the 15th, and we're really looking forward to that. Man, my tongue is just twisted all up. And we're going to send out a quick tweet to let everybody know about it as well. So it is officially official. RVA Sports Network really looking forward to bringing you live exclusive coverage. Next Tuesday night at 6:30, the Collegiate Cougars and the Titans of Trinity Episcopal coming up here live on the RVA Sports Network. Hope you will join us for that. That is going to be a lot of fun. Believe me, Henry Coleman put on a show during the Times Dispatch Invitational. Robbie Barron was the most outstanding player of the tournament. So, you put all that together, and that already gives you just kind of an idea of what to expect when those two teams collide. And that's the first of two in the regular season for them, as they will be playing each other also in the early part of February, right before we get into tournament play in VISAA state private school basketball. But official and sent on Facebook, on Twitter right now to let everybody know. Next Tuesday night, join us at 6:30. We'll have Collegiate Trinity Episcopal live from Trinity. Henry Coleman and Robbie Barron colliding. And there's some other great talent on the floor as well. Really looking forward to bringing you that one next Tuesday night, live and exclusively on the RVA Sports Network. We are now waiting for Game 2 as both the Tucker Tiger boys, check that. The Tucker Tiger boys are the only team on the floor getting a little warm-ups in right now. Glen Allen not out at this point. I see new head coach Adam Desgain, former Randolph-Macon great, member of the Final Four team in 2010. His first season at the helm here at J.R. Tucker, a place that has not had a lot of success in boys basketball over the last several years, and he is looking to change that and change the culture here at J.R. Tucker. And so far, so good in season number 1. So it'll be Glen Allen J.R. Tucker in boys basketball coming up in game number 2 very shortly. Halftime stats, it's been the Carmen Betts Show featuring Taylor Kindred for Glen Allen, although got to give credit where credit is due. The big three-point shot by Amaya Sookins just before the half that really, it's one thing and you're down 12. Okay, 12 is close. You get a basket, you're down 10. You hit a 3, you're down 9. Okay, now it's workable. Instead of going into the half down 15, there's just kind of a big difference there between the 12 and 15. And I don't mean 3 points. I mean just a psychological barrier that you got to hit a couple of possessions, maybe 3, just to get it down to single digits. The mountain is higher. There are significant places and steps in a deficit in basketball. Watched a game last night that was just absolutely confounding if you were an Atlee Raider fan. Raiders thoroughly outplayed Mills Godwin in the first half last night at home. Went to the break up 35-18 and then proceeded to score only 2 points in the third quarter, only 12 points in the entire second half, but they still had a chance to win with a three-pointer at the buzzer, which hit the back of the iron and did not fall. And Mills Godwin came back from 17 down to defeat Atlee 49-47. That a huge win for Mills Godwin in the Region 5B playoff race, and a very difficult loss for the Atlee Raiders, who fell to 4-7. They've lost now 3 in a row. The championship to Henrico at Henrico Holiday Hoops, at North Stafford last Friday night, and then last night against Mills Godwin. And now tonight they've got unbeaten and number 1 Varina staring at them at home. Coming up in less than an hour. Tonight's Atlee Varina girls basketball game at Varina, by the way, was postponed until January the 30th. Today was the funeral for Michelle Rawlings, the former assistant basketball coach for the Atlee girls team, who was gunned down in her apartment on New Year's Eve in a murder-suicide at the very tender age of 25 years old. As the parent of a 26-year-old and almost a 22-year-old, my heart just breaks beyond belief for a man that I've known ever since he became the head coach at Atlee High School several years ago, Michael Rawlings. Love that man and his family to death, and I'm just absolutely devastated. And continue to ask you to send your prayers and your thoughts and your positivity to not only the Rawlings family, but that entire team, that Atlee girls basketball team. It's got to be just so difficult to go to practice and coach isn't there. And, you know, the head coach was her father, and he's trying to lead practice, and he knows that she's not there. And it's just, those are emotions that high school kids shouldn't have to deal with, shouldn't have to face. But the Atlee girls, unfortunately, are. They will travel to Patrick Henry for a rivalry night matchup coming up on Friday night at 6. And I believe that will be their next contest on Friday. And tonight's Varina game moved to January the 30th. Rest of the week for us tomorrow night on Twitter at Hanover Sports. We expect to be courtside at Crenshaw Gymnasium when the Randolph-Macon men get back to action at home to take on Shenandoah after a shocking loss at Guilford, where they were up 13 last Saturday at the half, and they end up falling by 1, 64-63 the final. And so 7 o'clock tomorrow night on Hanover Sports on Twitter. And then Friday night, it's rivalry night across the RVA. We will be back on Hanover Sports on Twitter at Hanover High School as the Hawks will welcome in Lee Davis. Girls game at 6. The boys game, which should be athletic, get up and down the floor, and in your face, will tip just after 7:30. And again, at Hanover Sports for both of those. Stewart's girls get a win this afternoon. They're now 7-3, 50-26 the final. Just in on Twitter. Thank you, Stewart Hoops, on Twitter for that update that we've sent out now on Henrico Sports. Carmen Betts with 9, 11, 13 in the first half. 8 for Taylor Kindred. That's 21 to Glen Allen's 28. Tucker gets the ball to start the second half. Down 28-13. Payne right of the circle, up top to Lee. Lee looking for a cutter. Goodlet was there, lost it, picked up by Barnes-White. Turnover to Glen Allen. Betts brings it across the timeline and joined the 15-point advantage. Cross court to Sookins. She'll back it out. Tigers kind of a 2-3 zone here. Looking to break it. Kindred baseline. Jumper good over Lee for 2. Taylor's got 10. Taylor, her body frame makes you think that she would be more of just a regular inside presence only, but she's got a great baseline jumper and is playing both the front and the back part of kind of a zone man hybrid defense right now for Glen Allen. And Tucker's had problems with it all night long. Goodlet will pass, shot, travel, and the turnover from Tucker over to Glen Allen. Just over a minute gone by, 30-13. It's a 17-point Glen Allen advantage. Sookins quickly over to Barnes-White in the corner, back up to Amaya. She'll drive with the right hand, high off the glass for 2. Amaya Sookins now has 5, and it's 32-13, and Glen Allen is in control. This is a surprise, and it's been fueled by their defense and J.R. Tucker's inability to get any offensive rhythm tonight. Another steal. This one by Betts. Betts will slow down, put up a long 3. It is no good. Rebound, Kindred, up off the glass for 2. And the beat goes on. Glen Allen 34, J.R. Tucker 13. Almost 2 minutes gone by third quarter. Long 3 ball on the way. That one is good. India Candies gets her first basket of the night. Gets the Jags advantage down to 18. Long 3, no. Guess who's there? It's Kindred, triple teamed, and she'll travel. Try to do a little too much that time and turn over to J.R. Tucker, but the halftime deficit of 15 has grown to 18 with 5:45 to go in the third quarter. Tucker moving right to left across your PC, tablet, or mobile device. Candies up top to Payne, right baseline. She'll drive, put it up, and we'll get a foul. And it'll be on the Tigers. That's an offensive foul. That's on Candies. That'll be her first. That's the first foul of half number 2. And it's been the story of the night. How many times have we said turnover to Glen Allen? They get another one up, 34-16. Sookins picked up at midcourt, bit of a double team. Now backs off, Betts left side. Looks at the corner, decides Sookins instead. Now the corner for Barnes-White, back to Sookins up top. She'll drive, handed it off to Pulliam, who couldn't handle it, wasn't ready for it, and would have been wide open on the baseline had she taken the shot. Turn over to the Tigers at 5:10 to go third quarter. Walker across the timeline playing with 3 personal fouls. Candies right side. Now up top to Goodlett, back around to Walker. Walker thought about driving. Sookins on her. Man-to-man defense now. Pass almost stolen. Kick it back out. Looking inside. Found Goodlett in the lane. Goodlett puts up the shot. Draws the foul. And Daisha will go to the free throw line with 4:45 to go third quarter. So that is Taylor's second personal foul. But Kindred tonight, 8 in the first half, 12 on the game. Goodlett's first free throw off the front iron, no good. And she'll get one more. Boys half of the doubleheader still to come, about 20 minutes after we're done with this one. Glad you're with us on this Tuesday night on the RVA Sports Network. Brief officials timeout between free throws. And now Goodlett ready. Second shot up and rattles in and out. No good. Rebound will be last touch by Kindred off of Glen Allen. So the Tigers will get a break. Goodlett to inbound underneath. Looking to find Payne. Lost it. And it's picked up by Glen Allen. Quickly down court to Betts. Can she handle the pass? Yes, in the corner. She'll put up a 3. It's no good. Long rebound. Goodlett fighting for it. So is Kindred. It goes out of bounds to J.R. Tucker. Tucker got to start making hay, though, with these possessions. We're already coming up on the halfway point of the third quarter. And the deficit is 18, whereas at halftime it was 15. Robinson will come across the timeline. Kick it over to Candies. Back up top to Robinson. Over to Candies. Wanted Goodlett. She got covered by Betts. Long three-pointer coming up. It's good. And India Candies with her second triple of the half. 34-19. Jags as Sookins will drive baseline. Turn around. Needs help and couldn't find it. Traveling is the call. And the turnover to Tucker. As we are at 4:04 to go in quarter number 3. Quick timeout so that Daisha Goodlett can tie her shoe. That's always something very important to do. Gets it over to Robinson. She'll walk off across the timeline, get it to Candies. Candies to Payne. Payne will put up a long 3. It's short. Long rebound to Candies. She'll put up a 3. That one's an air ball, and it cannot be saved by the Tigers. Out of bounds to Glen Allen. Despite the deficit, you still got to run your offense. Jaguar basketball. Sookins to Barnes-White. Paint on her, left side. Back up top to Amaya. Looking inside to Betts. Open shot, partially blocked. Fight for the board underneath. Trying to get it as Lee. And we'll get a tie up. It's a held ball. Possession arrow stays with Glen Allen. Jaguars 34, Tigers 19. Inbounds pass to Betts in the corner. Her three well short, barely hit iron. Payne with the rebound. Brianna looking to drive, kicks it out. Candies whips it over to Robinson. Her three, back iron, no. Rebound, Pulliam. Outlet to Betts. Carmen trying to beat the Tiger defense. Lost the ball out of bounds to J.R. Tucker. Not a lot of confidence in that one that time by Carmen. Usually someone who is very filled with confidence. Carmen will get a blow. And head to the sideline there with get a break there. Disbrow back in the game. Goodlet, pass to Robinson, lost it. Battle at midcourt. Taken by Kindred. Taylor, bounce pass. Disbrow up, good, and a foul. So count the basket. Claudia Disbrow will go to the line to complete the N1 opportunity. Foul will be on Robinson. That's her first. Not many fouls in this third quarter. 2 on the Tigers, 1 on the Jags, and Claudia with a chance to complete a three-point play. Shot is up and good. 5 off the bench for her tonight. 37-19. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Robinson, double team, needs help, lost the ball, got it back, lost it again, and Candies is there to help her. Candies looking inside, Goodlet not available, keeps the dribble alive right side. Glen Allen just smothering everything they're looking to do. Goodlet, pass to her, tipped, intercepted, down court to Kindred, with the left hand up, it's no good. Lee gets the rebound, Tucker wants to run, numbers if they hurry. Lee to the baseline. Kicks it out, keeps the dribble alive, puts it up, draws the foul. It wasn't the prettiest play, but credit Jasmine Lee for keeping the dribble and the play alive. And it draws foul number 3 on Taylor Kindred. First negative news of the night for Glen Allen. Lee to the line, first shot, good. And Lee's first point of the evening makes it 37-20. Glen Allen up 17 here on the road. Looking to go to 8-3 on the season. Second shot, back iron, no. Rebound to Pulliam for Glen Allen. Sookins, pass down. It's Disbrow down the lane, puts it up and in. No problem down the right side for Claudia. She's got 7 off the bench now. 39-20, Glen Allen. Final 2:10 of the third quarter. Candies gets it to Lee, top of the circle. Lee bounce pass. Walker driving, puts it up and in. Underhanded. Pretty play there. Walker's first field goal tonight. She's got 4. 39-22. Pass to Barnes-White. Gets trapped top of the key. Sookins will help her out. Over to Betts. Betts back to Amaya. Is going to lose the ball, and it's going to go not a backcourt. They'll say it was tipped by Walker. Glen Allen will continue with the possession. Sookins getting away from Walker, and we'll get a foul going up for the shot in the lane. Walker reached. Are they going to get her or someone else? They will get Lee. Tiger foul between Jasmine Lee. That's her first, team's third. So first foul of the night for Lee. Sookins at the line, first shot, back iron, no good. 39-22, 1:32 in the third quarter. And one more shot coming for Amaya, who has 5 points tonight. None at the line yet. And that one goes in and out, no good. Rebound to Walker, almost tipped away from behind by Barnes-White. Walker catches up to it. In front of the Glen Allen bench. She'll get around Sookins, drive, kick out, Goodlet. Goodlet looking for Someone to pass it to. Walker will help her out, looking to drive the lane, keeps the dribble alive, passes it out to Candies. Her jumper baseline is off the rim, no. Rebound fought for, and a tied ball. And possession arrow will stay with the Tigers. Right there in the lane with 1:09 to go in the third. So only final we have so far tonight. Stewart 50, Hampton Roads Academy 26. Stewart's girls basketball team going to 7-3. Their boys team zooming into our top 10. Yesterday is Candies. Hits another jumper. That one's a 2. She's got 8 points here in the third quarter. Betts for 3, no good. And it was saved for some reason, and Betts was able to get it and draw a foul. Just a mental error there by Lee. Should have let the ball go out of bounds. It would have been off the Jags. You get the basketball. Instead, she thought she needed to save it. She saved it to Betts, and Betts immediately was fouled by a teammate. Final minute, third quarter. And we're going to get a traveling violation on the inbounds pass. So again, if Glen Allen goes on to win this game tonight, for Coach Rick, he's going to tell you, he's going to be the first to tell you it was not a work of art. And we have a ton to work on. It's that time of year where you played some over winter break, but practice schedules have been snafu'd. You had the snow problem in middle December. We may have another one coming this weekend, and everybody's just trying to find some rhythm. More teams don't have it than do. Another turnover to the Jags. Disbrow with the bounce pass to Barnes. White left side. Can't get it up. She'll get it back to Disbrow. Put up a long 3. No good. Rebound. Barnes White with it. Lost it. Battle on the floor. 20 to go. Payne has it. Bounce pass. Goodlet off the glass for 2. Deja Goodlet with 6. 39-26. Final 15 of the third. Betts double teamed at the timeline and knocks it out of bounds off of Goodlet's leg to save possession. From midcourt. Pass tipped, taken away. Payne throws it up. It goes out of bounds with 0.2 seconds to go. She had a couple of seconds. She could have gone about the 30-foot mark and launched it. She thought she had to just heave it. Glen Allen will inbound it, and that one won't count, and we'll go to quarter number 4. So the game of the week goes to quarter number 4. This is, of course, the girls' half of our doubleheader. And the score, Glen Allen 39 and J.R. Tucker 26. Quick reminder, just announced at halftime, addition to our Game of the Week broadcast schedule 1 week from tonight. We will be back at the Estes Athletic Center on the campus of Trinity Episcopal School, as it'll be Robbie Barron and the Collegiate Cougars taking on Henry Coleman and the Titans of Trinity Episcopal, live and exclusively on the RVA Sports Network. Coverage to begin a week from tonight, Tuesday the 15th. Airtime will be 6:30 p.m. $13-point game. The visiting Jaguars with the lead. Rob Witham, happy to be with you on this Tuesday night here on the Game of the Week. And the ball belonged to Glen Allen to start the fourth quarter. Oh. Barnes White up top. Gets it to Disbrow. She'll drive left side. Put it up off the glass. No. Rebound. Pulliam right side. And in for 2 for Aaron. 41-26. First points of the night for Pulliam. And the lead is back to where it was at halftime at 15 points. Down the lane, ball tipped away from Walker. Picked up by Disbrow. Behind the back dribble and a beautiful bounce pass. Shot blocked, but a foul. Oh, boy. That's a shame that foul was called simply because Jasmine Lee did a great job blocking the shot of Kaplinger, but got a little body involved as well. And 2 shots coming for Sydney. First shot up, back iron no good. And Kaplinger looking for her first points of the night. We are 37 seconds in to quarter number 4. Second shot is up. That one's good. And Kaplinger on the scoreboard. 42-26. She'll come out of the game. Sookins will check back in for the Glen Allen Jaguars. Walker has played the whole second half with 3 personal fouls. Inside pass to Lee. Lee, turnaround baseline jumper short. Rebound taken by Barnes-White. Double teamed. Lost it out of bounds. And it'll stay with Glen Allen as she got it off of Payne's foot. Sookins with the basketball up top to Barnes-White. Jags looking for their 8th win of the year. J.R. Tucker came in 7-2 off a win last night over Prince George. Jaguars are 7-3. Pass tipped and taken away by Tucker. Down the way in for 2, it's Candies for 2. And India has 10 points in this second half after being held scoreless in the first. 42-28. Glen Allen up 14. Another steal. This time Payne. 2-on-1. Brianna to the hoop. And in. Brianna Payne's got 2 4s, 6, 8, 9. Timeout. Glen Allen. Couple of turnovers, couple of situations where they actually cashed in on the turnover, and it is a 12-point game with 6 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. Down to 42-30. Tigers have cut it to 12. This is the closest they have been here in this second half. You'll recall they were down 12 just before half, and Sookins hit the big 3-pointer to make it 23-8-13 at the break. Trinity Episcopal in danger of their first loss of the season. They are down by 11 to St. Anne's Belfield, 46-35 after 3 quarters tonight. And again, in case you missed the announcement at halftime, brand new addition to our Game of the Week schedule. Next Tuesday night, we will be live at Trinity Episcopal for Henry Coleman and the Titans and Robbie Barron and the Collegiate Cougars. Live at 6:30, exclusively on our YouTube channel. Listen live at youtube.com/RVA Sports Network and subscribe while you're there. All you'll get are email alerts about our broadcast and any posted videos. No third party, no spam, no nothing. youtube.com/RVA Sports Network, and never miss another Game of the Week broadcast. Like next Tuesday night, 6:30, Coleman and Trinity hosting Barron and Collegiate. Tucker got another steal out of the timeout, but weren't able to take advantage of it, but they will get the ball underneath their own basket, down by 12. Pass inside to Lee off of her knee. Fight for it, trying to get to it. Out of bounds. Last touched by Glen Allen. Sookins, the last to touch in front of the Tiger bench. Candies will inbound it. Tigers down 12, but still 5:48 to go. Pass to Goodlet to an open Payne. Misses the shot. Got her own rebound and put it in. Point game, 42-32. 5:40 to go. Sookins looking to drive. Keeps the dribble going. Walker playing her with 3 fouls. Over to Kindred playing left side. Taylor back to Sookins. Bounce pass to Betts. Betts in the corner. She'll drive. Couldn't put up the jumper. And we're going to get a 3-second violation against Pulliam. And now 4 consecutive turnover possessions by Glen Allen. And the Tigers can make it a single-digit game. Goodlet puts up a 3. Fouled while shooting. She misses the shot, but Daisha Goodlet gets 3 at the line. Right now, everything going J.R. Tucker's way where it hadn't been all night long. 3 at the line. First one is up and good. If Daisha connects on all of them, it's a 7-point game. Second one's good. A moment ago, it was 18. And Tucker did not seem to have anything going for them offensively. Now they've taken advantage of some turnovers, finally cashed in transition, and Goodlet hits all 3. It's a 7-point game. 42-35 Jags, 5 minutes in regulation. Sookins gets it to Disbrow. Pass inside, tipped out of bounds to J.R. Tucker. Last touched by the Jags. And with a 3, it could be a 4-point game. Holy cow. Bounce pass, Goodlet. Right side, bets on her. Puts up the 3. Good! Deja Goodlet for 3, and the game is down to 4. 42-38. Sookins, right side. Jags, drive, kick. Kindred, baseline, no. Rebound, Betts, no good, but a foul. And Carmen Betts will try to end this big Tiger run at the free throw line. That is 3 fouls on Goodlet. Carmen Betts to the line. The game now just 4. First free throw is good. Carmen's been muddy tonight at the line. She said all 7 of her free throws, but that's her first point of the second half. 43-38. Hits the other one too. 44-38. Driving, Walker. Foul. Kindred's going to commit her 4th personal. First shot up and good. Walker tonight with 5. The deficit 5. Second free throw is good. Back down to 4. 4:15 to go. Sookins driving, kick out, Betts, 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound, Barnes-White up top. Sookins, drive, shot, no. Rebound, Walker for Tucker. Looking down court, Payne's open if she can get to her. And we're going to get a push off on Walker. Offensive foul, that's her 4th. She did extend that arm, and when it's that wide open at midcourt and nobody's around, you're going to get caught every single time. We have 4 minutes left in regulation. An 18-point Glen Allen lead is down to 4. It's 44-40 Jaguars with the ball and a precarious lead. Kaplinger hands over to Betts. Betts will drive top of the key. Tried the floater, missed it. Lee gets it. Cross-court pass to Walker. Lost it. Do we get a foul? Yes, we do. Foul on 22, Sydney Kaplinger from behind on Walker. They get the pass in. 3-pointer on the way, no. Payne with the rebound, up off the glass, and in. Brianna Payne makes it 44-42. 3:20 to go. Kindred up top, but she's got 4. Drives on Lee. Stops. 17-footer. Back iron. No. Long rebound comes down to Lee. Pass to Candies. Candies trying to get around. Backs up. Going to get double team. Can't believe they didn't call a foul there. Turnover coming. And then Candies strips it right back. And it's going to be a held ball at midcourt. And the possession arrow favors the Tigers. Wow. It's getting tight and getting physical, as Glen Allen has seen an 18-point lead dwindle to just 2. 2:59 in regulation. And the Tigers trying to come up with a huge come-from-behind win. Tigers 7-2, Jags 7-3. Both fighting for wins and playoff position in a Region 5B where only the top 8 out of 15 make it to the postseason. Goodlet jumper short. Got her own rebound. Up. No. Got another rebound. Up. Good. Daisha Goodlet has tied the game with 2:44 to go. We have an official's timeout on the floor, as we have a player down for Glen Allen. .244 left. It is Barnes White who is down. For Glen Allen. J.R. Tucker was once down by 18 points. And we're not talking about the 15-point margin at halftime. We're talking about 18 points deep into the third quarter. Barnes White is coming off the court under her own power, and that is very good news. All right, that was an official's timeout. Coach Brennan was, of course, out to check her. And now gets back to the bench. Here comes his Jaguars. Basketball will belong to Glen Allen after the made basket from Goodlet. Tied at 44. 2:44 to go. Kaplinger. Betts will be picked up in the backcourt. Across court. Sookins with it. Pass intercepted. It's Goodlet. Goodlet doesn't have numbers. She knows it. Finds Walker, who drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound fought for, held ball, and the possession arrow belongs to Glen Allen. Tied at 44. J.R. Tucker took a 2-0 lead. Glen Allen went on a 10-2 run, and they haven't seen the lead since. We're at 2:15 in regulation. Tied at 44. Game 1 of our Game of the Week doubleheader here on the RVA Sports Network. Sookins working the point. Picked up by Candies. Keplinger inside. Kindred shot no. Put back no. Rebound Payne. Brianna looking down court. Got Lee. Lee for the lead. No. Rebound Kiplinger. And Sydney will bring it out. Long pass down to Carmen Betts. Driving the baseline. Lost the ball out of bounds. It'll go to Tucker. No foul, just lost it. Turnover to Tucker, and they have another chance to take the lead. 1:45 clock running. Walker with 4 personals across the timeline, running the point. India Candies with the basketball now, right side. What a half she's had. All 10 of her points in this half. Goodlet trapped in the corner, finds Payne. Payne up off the glass, no. Rebound Lee, stripped, taken away, and then Candies is able to get it. Looking inside, pass, taken away by Kaplinger. Jags with it. Pass down to Carmen Betts. Can't handle it, but it goes out of bounds off of Tucker. As Candies tries to save it behind Betts and steps out of bounds with the ball in her hand. 1:17 to go, tied at 44. Our buddy Mark Davis is here. Highlights tonight on NBC 12 News at 11. Kaplinger, left wing, looking up top. Pass almost stolen by Walker. Into the corner, Betts. Drives, baseline, nothing there. Carmen up top to Sookins. A minute to go in regulation. 44-44. Amaya to Kaplinger for three. No good. Long rebound to Betts in the lane. Jumper. No good, but a foul. And Carmen, who has been money at the line tonight, will go to the line to try to retake the lead. Fouls on Brianna Payne, her first tonight. Fouls on number 42, Brianna Payne. That's her first. Team take. 51.2 seconds left. Shot, good. Jags back in front, 45-44. Betts had 13 in the first half. She's got 16 tonight, and all three in the second half have come at the line. She does not have a made field goal, either a 2 or a 3. Second free throw, good. Timeout, Glen Allen. So, obviously, fans, our boys' half of the doubleheader will not be starting at 7:30 because this second half has turned from what was tilting toward a rout and a big win for Glen Allen into a nail-biting finish. J.R. Tucker will have the basketball, have to go the length of the floor, down 46-44 with 51.2 seconds left in regulation. They were down 39-26 after 3. They were down by as many as 18 in the third quarter. Still to come, the new look Tigers in boys basketball action. New head coach Adam Desgain will be taking on the Jaguars of Glen Allen. Two other teams who are fighting in that Region 5B. You know, the regions are so strange. You got, Region 6B's only got 8 teams. Region 4B has 13, and they all make the postseason. Region 5B has 15 teams, and only 8 make the postseason. Next year, they'll have 17, and I don't know if they're going to make it any different or not. And number 1 has gone down tonight. St. Anne's Belfield knocks off Trinity Episcopal in girls basketball, 47-40, the final. Tigers with the ball. Final 42 seconds. Payne with it. She'll look to drive. Gets around Pulliam. Shot off the glass. No. Fighting for the rebound and cannot get it. Fought it with Kaplinger, and Sydney wins the battle. And the Tigers are going to have to foul. Down to 30 to go. They need to trap Betts, get it to somebody else, and then foul. And Walker can't commit it. It'll be her 5th. They got to hurry, down to 20. Walker cannot commit the foul. They have got to hurry and foul. They're running out of time. We're down to 12 seconds. They don't want to foul Betts, but they don't have any choice. And finally, Walker has to commit her 5th personal foul with 7 seconds to go. I don't know what message did not get across to the team in that last timeout. But Glen Allen has got to be stunned at the fact that they were able to take the vast majority of the time off the clock and force Walker to foul out with 7.8 seconds to go. And their best free throw shooters at the line. Betts hits both, and this game is likely over. And a very hard-fought comeback will be just short. Betts shot, no good. Rebound Lee, got to hurry. Goodlet, down to 4, down to 2. Floater, no. Rebound, Betts, and the game is over. And Glen Allen survives. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on just a moment. Players aren't leaving, and there's an official at the scorer's table. And the officials will now confer. I don't think we're done yet. We're looking to see. They're going to have to put some time back up on the clock. Coach Brennan's getting it explained to. And frankly, fans, I have no idea what's about to happen. I believe what we are now being told is that J.R. Tucker got a timeout called before the whistle and before the horn went off. There was no whistle, actually. I mean, Betts got the rebound and held it till the horn sounded. But J.R. Tucker is going to get another chance. And I don't know how much time they're going to put on the clock. Let's see. 0.8. That's time enough to throw it in and get a shot off. So either they throw it up and try to tip it in to force overtime, or they throw it in and throw up a three and pray for the win. It depends upon who's open and what you're able to do. It'll be Goodlet to inbounds it. Coach Brennan's trying to understand what's going on, and now he puts up the thumbs up to say, okay, I got you. We're good. Two officials are talking it over. J.R. Tucker has 0.8 of a second for a miracle. Goodlet will inbound, and she can run the length of the floor. Got to get it in. It goes out of bounds. They got it into Payne. Payne for the win. No. They had a shot in a frantic final sequence, and now it is officially over. The game of the week belongs to Glen Allen. They will escape J.R. Tucker, winning 46-44. Jaguars move to 8-3 on the season, and the Tigers move to 7-3. Wow. A game that looked like it was going to be a blowout with about 2 minutes to go in the third quarter turned into an absolute war down the stretch. And in the end, the Glen Allen Jaguars, once up 18, survive, and they win it by a bucket. 46-44 your final score. Congratulations to Glen Allen on the victory. J.R. Tucker, couple of lessons to be learned in that game tonight. Number one, how important it is to foul and foul early in that final stretch, down the stretch where Glen Allen got the ball like half minute or so to go in regulation. And somehow, some way, they were able to milk all but 7.8 seconds off of the clock. 7.8. And they could not have their point guard, Taylor, commit the foul because she was the only one on the floor with 4 personals. They did not want her committing her 5th and final foul. Well, it got to the point where Betts got the basketball, and she was near midcourt, and there was not a thing that anyone could do. Taylor had no choice. She was the only one near the court, and Taylor was the one who reached in, committed the 5th foul, had to disqualify herself just to give Tucker a chance. And Betts all night long, money, and I do mean money at the free throw line, finally missed the front end of a 1-and-1. Tigers get the opportunity. They lose it. It looked like the game had ended as Betts apparently had a rebound, but unbeknownst to us down on the floor, Coach Pulowski had called a timeout with 0.8 seconds to go with the Tigers still in possession of the basketball. So they reset, get all of that confusion taken care of. They try an inbounds pass that went out of bounds. They try a second one. Payne is open in the corner. Bree's shot would have won it, but it goes off the front of the rim, no good. And the final score, after being up 18, Glen Allen hits the bus and breathes a sigh of relief. Final score, 46-44. And the 18-point lead does not completely evaporate. Jags to 8-3 on the season. Tigers move to 7-3. So our game has gone final, game one of our doubleheader here tonight. on the RVA Sports Network. Trinity Episcopal has lost for the first time this season, falling to St. Anne's Belfield tonight. 47-40 is that final score in VISAA action. Stewart defeats Hampton Roads Academy tonight, 50-26, the final. They now go to 7-3 on the year. So the Jags, the Spartans have won. The Titans lose for the first time this year. So we no longer have any undefeated team here in the RVA. They were the last unbeaten girls basketball team in our area, and they are unbeaten no more. So final score again, 46-44. Glen Allen by 2. Coming up, we are about 14 minutes away from tip-off in the boys matchup between the Jags and the Tigers. We're going to take a break for just a moment. Fans, if you heard our lament earlier in our broadcast tonight about not having our music CD with us tonight due to lack of proper preparation coming out of a holiday break, doing some work down in North Carolina, shame on us. So we're going to keep the live mics up so you can hear the gym noise and the action. You'll know things are getting ready to happen. We need to head down in a couple of minutes, grab a picture of the rosters, so we'll have them for you. But we'll be minutes away from tip. Looks like tip time is going to be about 7:39, so approximate tip time now about 7:39, as it will be Glen Allen and J.R. Tucker in boys basketball action. And a quick tweet out on Henrico Sports to remind fans of our tip time. And we'll send that out as well across the RVA Sports Network. Thanks again, everybody, for another fantastic year following us on Twitter and across our different websites and social media platforms. Always appreciate that. We have some very interesting news. Okay. As this possible weekend snowstorm seems to be growing in intensity. Of course, we mentioned Mark Davis in the house a moment ago, so highlights from tonight's Game of the Week doubleheader coming up on NBC 12 News at 11. And that's where we keep our weather app handy and get our weather forecasts and keep you updated in terms of any possible weather throughout the year. And, of course, Skyscan Weather keeps you posted on 102.9 The Mater, the home of our football game of the week. And it's beginning to look more and more like we could get hit with a snowstorm later Saturday and Sunday. So we might snoop around on social media to get some info on that coming up too. But we are a little over 10 minutes, about 14 minutes away from tip time. Jaguars, Tigers, that is coming up here on the RVA Sports Network. So a quick break to head down, grab tonight's rosters, and once we've done that, we will return. Thanks for being with us here on our YouTube channel. This is the RVA Sports Network, the RVA home for high school sports. Oh, okay. No problem. I don't have a post game tonight. I will have to check. Normally, I have people scout, qualify, put them on the air. Fans, RVA Sports Network's live coverage of Glen Allen J.R. Tucker boys basketball will tip in about 8 minutes. We're looking at starting lineups in about 6. So about a 7:39 tip-off for Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight. Tigers and Jaguars coming up on RVA Sports Network. Fans, RVA Sports Network coverage of the game of the week, second half of our doubleheader. Glen Allen J.R. Tucker, the boys basketball game, coming up in about 5 minutes. Tip coming in about 5. Again, if you missed the girls' game, what a fantastic finish. Glen Allen had an 18-point lead. J.R. Tucker comes all the way back to tie it. Glen Allen scores late, holds on, and a three-pointer at the buzzer by Brianna Payne does not go. Glen Allen wins at 46-44. Coverage of the men's game coming up in minutes here on our YouTube channel. Thanks for being with us. Tip off in a moment. Stay with us. All right, fans, moments away from tip. J.R. Tucker, Glen Allen, coming up here live on the RVA Sports Network. Appreciate your patience while we had to run down, get the lineups, get them written down in our card here, and got it all set and ready to go. And the game will get underway momentarily. Again, 1st to 2 for these two teams over the next 2 weeks. They'll meet each other over at Glen Allen 2 weeks from tonight. Tucker, let's start with Glen Allen, the visitors. They come in with a record of 4-6. They were 2-1 in their holiday tournament the week before Christmas. They had a rough start. They lost 4 of their first 5 games, but they only lost by 3 to Freeman, by 2 to Hermitage, by 6 to Godwin, and by 5 to Lee Davis. So in every game, could have conceivably started 5-0 rather than 1-4. They come in tonight with a record of 4-6. Again, J.R. Tucker, Adam Des gained his first head coaching job here. First season as boys head coach. And before we get the lineups, it is our national anthem. National anthem complete. We'll get the starting lineups and get things going here tonight. Jaguars at 4-6. And the Tigers of J.R. Tucker, who played and hosted a holiday tournament on the 19th and the 20th. So their last game in that was a loss to Henrico. That put them at a record of 4-4. Last night, they took on Prince George.
And starting at guard, sophomore number 20, Garrett Cox. And starting at forward, junior number 21, Ryan.
And they lost that game last night 77-62. So both teams come in with a record of 4-6. So extremely important that if you can, you sweep your opponent in this series over the next 2 weeks. Number one, gives you 2 wins that you need in the race for the postseason. And number 2, puts a team that's right there with you, 2 games behind you.
And starting at guard, a senior number 4, Trey. Whoa.
So winner tonight will get their 5th of the season. There you got Mills Godwin at 5-7, Atlees at 4-7. Lee Davis, who's playing Armstrong tonight, a surprising 8-2 on the year early on. So they're up there with the Varinas and the LC Birds and the Highland Springs and the Henricos. You know, those 4 are going to make the playoffs. And then from the 11 teams, 4 make it and 7 do not. And these are 2 of the 11. So if you want a shot to be playing for a playoff berth in February, you got to win games like tonight's. Especially the Tigers, being the home team, you got to win at home. You have to hold serve at home and then try to steal 1 or 2 on the road. All right, fans, starting lineups have been announced, and we are set and ready to go for tonight's game of the week. second part of our girls-boys doubleheader. And again, if you missed it a few moments ago at halftime of the girls' game, game of the week next week is official. It is Trinity Episcopal hosting Collegiate. Robbie Barron versus Henry Coleman, live on our YouTube channel. Listen live next Tuesday night at 6:30. Right now, time for the tip, and it's controlled by the home team. Tigers will move across your PC, tablet, or mobile device from left to right. Grandison with the basketball. Hands it off to Kendall Jackson. Jackson over to Trey Wood, back to Jackson. Bounce pass on the baseline. That's Grandison. Looking to move on the baseline. Does around his man. Puts it up and in for two. That was a power move there from Camille Grandison. 2-0. J.R. Tucker. Glen Allen with the basketball. Across the timeline, it's Ryan Wheeler. Wheeler over to Cox. Cox left side. Bounce pass up top. Chris Butler, who had an incredible year at wide receiver for the Glen Allen football team, who went 9-3 and made the second round of the Region 5B playoffs. Grimes gets it to Wheeler, and we'll get a foul on the baseline.
Foul number 10, Devin Robinson.
Foul will be on Robinson. That's his first. And the inbounds in, shot up, good. Loyal Grimes, strong to the hoop. And we're tied at 2. Going to the hoop, strong shot, too strong. Fight for the rebound, and Grimes gets it for Glen Allen. Pass, stolen, and here come the Tigers with it. 2-2 tie. Jackson looking to drive, nothing there. Kicks the corner, Trey Wood, good, and that's a 3. Trey Wood for 3, and it's 5-2, J.R. Tucker. We are a minute 40 into the game. Cox left side, he'll jack a 3. No good. Long rebound to the Tigers. Wood with it. Stops, finds a cutter, works it around left side. Now back up top. That's Roosevelt Simpson with it, and we're going to get a traveling violation. Handed it off to Jackson, and Jackson traveled with the basketball. Out of the timeout, trying to go down court. Pass to Butler, stolen away by Jackson. Here come the Tigers. They whip it around to Grandison. Back to Jackson up top. Wood with it right side. Now Jackson again. Looks to drive in the lane. Puts it up blocked. Cox with the block. Quickly down court. 1-on-2 situation. Shot up, no. Tip, follow, yes. Chris Butler gets the follow. And it's 5-4, J.R. Tucker. Looking inside. Butler saw the pass coming and steals it. Here come the Jags. Butler looking to drive. Doesn't see anything. Nice no-look pass to a driving teammate. No good. Cox had the board, lost it. Tigers with the board. Down court, don't have numbers. Wisely bring it out. Shot up and good. That's a 3 by Roosevelt Simpson. He was the one who decided not to try to go to the hoop, turned around and said, okay, I'll jack a 3 instead. And it's good. 8-4, J.R. Tucker. Under 5 to go in the first quarter. Cox up top, Wheeler left side. Wheeler keeps the dribble alive. Dribble, penetrates, baseline, good, and a foul. Ryan Wheeler will go to the line, try to complete the and one. Foul's going to go on Robinson, and here's our first foul issue of the night. Devin Robinson of Tucker with 2 personal fouls. Ryan Wheeler to the line to try to complete the and one, and Robinson will go to the bench. 4:45 in the first, free throw good. And Wheeler with the 3-point play. 8-7, Tigers by a point. Jackson, cross court to Wood. Back to Jackson. Cross court. Wood has it. Picked up nicely. Back over to Jackson. Patient right now. Now Jackson finds a way, puts it up on the baseline. Shot no, but he'll get a pair coming up at the line. Foul. I don't think foul can go on 55. He's the guy shooting. So who's the foul on?
With the bus driver for the Glen Allen Girls. Please report to the bus. The bus driver for the Glen Allen Girls. Please report to the bus. We're ready to go.
All right, 2 shots coming, although. Okay, now we have it straight. Butler with the foul. Jackson at the line, and he will miss the first. It rolls around and out. One more free throw coming, though, and can make it a 2-point lead. Coach McKeague has some questions about why it was called the way that it was and why Butler got the foul and not another one of his players. Second shot, no, and a long rebound taken by Glen Allen. They get it quickly down court to Wheeler, and he'll lose it. Here comes Jackson for Tucker. Kick it into the corner for Wood for 3. Good. Trey Wood with his second triple of the quarter, 11-7 Tigers. Driving, they get to Cox. With the left hand, he'll put it up. It's short, and the rebound comes out to the Tigers. Grandison with the basketball. He'll hand it off to Jalen Brooks. Up top to Jackson. Jackson in the corner. Baseline drive, kick back out. Top of the key, 3. Good. Timeout, Glen Allen. The back-to-back threes give J.R. Tucker the early 14-7 lead. It'll be a 30-second timeout with 3:40 to go here in the first quarter. So back-to-back triples. And that second one was fantastic because could have easily been a dribble drive and penetration down the baseline, but instead, why not kick it to the open Jackson, top of the key, and give him a shot at it wide open? And he took full advantage. 14-7. Tucker buys 7, and Grimes inbounds it. And some backcourt pressure on Brandon Crane. They get it out to Loyal Grimes. Grimes into the corner. That's Gilliam with it. Back on the baseline, Butler, and he's going to step on the out-of-bounds line. Turn over to Tucker. Tucker with the basketball, and they are in the midst of a 6-0 run thanks to back-to-back threes. 14-7, home team. Again, both teams enter tonight at 4-6. Tonight will mark the halfway point of their regular season schedule as Jackson travels with the basketball. Part of him thought about driving, part of him thought about dribbling, and Coach Desgain telling him right now, be decisive, know what you're going to do and do it. Out of the turnover, Butler will drive and draw the foul. Chris will go to the free throw line. That's against Jackson. Robinson has 2, Jackson has 1. Those are the fouls for J.R. Tucker. Butler's first free throw is good. (14-8), second shot, also good. Butler's got 4 points. And it's 14-9. Double team in the backcourt. Got to break the press. They do. Looking up. Alley-oop attempt missed. Rebound, Glen Allen. Gilliam with it. Down court to Butler, left side. Chris looking for a cutter, hands it off to Gilliam instead. Bounce pass intended on the baseline for Dwight Jones, and Jones didn't see it coming. And the turnover back to J.R. Tucker. Congratulations, VCU women's basketball. They are 10-5 this season. They rout LaSalle tonight at home, 68-38, the final score. Here, 2:40 to go in the first. 14-9, Tucker with the lead and the ball. Knocked away, got back was Jackson. Jackson will drive around two men, put it up high off the glass. It'll go no good. Rebound to Gilliam. Gilliam to Grimes. Grimes up top, three-pointer, rims out, no good. Long rebound to Jackson. Jackson, kick out. Wood, thought about a three. Up top, Grandison. Looks to drive, stolen. Butler with it. Behind the back dribble. 1-on-2. Butler to the hoop. No. Rebound, Tigers. Some great athleticism there, but no points to show for it. Three-ball corner. Jackson, good. It's raining threes at J.R. Tucker. 5 3-point shots fueled J.R. Tucker to the 17-9 lead. Tigers are going to call a timeout, a full timeout. Even though they got the three-point basket, Coach Desgain sees a few things he wants to talk about with his young Tigers. It's been pretty barren, and I don't mean that as a pun whatsoever. For J.R. Tucker boys basketball the last several seasons, Robbie Barron was here for a few years, was certainly a bright spot. Moved over to collegiate last year, senior year this year, next year. He'll be with Northwestern in the Big Ten. Hearty congratulations to Robbie. He has worked hard both athletically and academically to get such a high academic opportunity with Chris Collins and Northwestern. But there's been some lean years in boys basketball. We mentioned the undefeated season for J.R. Tucker, winning the Final Conference 11 girls tournament 2 years ago before falling in the regionals with that team. What a team that was to watch. And Brianna Payne being the last kind of piece of the puzzle from that team still here. Her now in her senior season. But the boys, they've been competitive in some games. They've let some get away. They're at 4-6 after 10 games. It has not been that way in recent years here. Coach Desgain trying to install a brand new culture. And they're off to a good start tonight, up 17-9. 1:45 to go in the first, and a needless reach-in foul up top on Wood, his first. You're guarding Butler at 35 feet. No reason to reach in. 14 fouls on Tucker, and Glen Allen maybe can feast at the line in the second if this trend continues. Inbounded to Crane up top. Crane around to Butler right side. Butler to a cutting Grimes. He's cut off by Jackson. Turn around, head back to Butler. Butler looking inside. It's Jones, and we get a foul. And I believe Grandison will get a foul. So 5 team fouls now with 1:33 to go in the first. Garrett Cox going to check in. Cox inbounds underneath, gets it to Jones. Jones whips it around to Hudala. That's Chris Hudala in the game. Drive, kick out. Hudala, jumper good. Hudala makes it 17-11, 1:10 to go in the first. Wood with the basketball right at the top of the circle. They whip it around left side. Kick it back up top. Jackson, long three ball. No good. Rebound, Crane. Under a minute to go, and we'll get a foul up top on Brooks. And now the Tigers at 6 fouls, so the next one puts the Jags in the bonus for the rest of the half, and we have 52.6 to go in the first quarter. Inbounded, Crane with the ball. They whip it around. Hudala with it left side. Kick it up top to Cox. Cox looking to drive. Back out to Hudala. Hudala to Crane. Got a man wide open to the baseline. He'll drive, lose it, but we'll get a foul coming. Teasley to the free throw line. Who got the foul here? Fouls on Jackson, and he's now got 2. So as much energy as the Tigers got with the three-pointers, all 5 of them here in the first quarter, you lose it when you get into foul trouble. And now at the line, first shot, no good for Teasley, but Christian will get another. Teasley, Jones, Hudala, Cox, and Crane, your 5 on the floor for Glen Allen. Second free throw is back iron. No. Long fight for the rebound is taken by the Tigers and then lost out of bounds underneath. Simpson slipped when he got the basketball. And the Jags get it back with 31.2 to go in the quarter. Into Hudala, up top to Crane. Crane around to Teasley. Teasley over to Cox. Cox spins in the lane, picks up the dribble. Teasley up top, 20 to go. Teasley lost it. Tigers, turnover. Here comes Wood across the timeline. Will they hold for the last shot at 10? Wood left side, Simpson right side. Pass to Simpson. Back up to Wood. 3 ball on the way, and no good. And we go to the second. 1 in the books tonight here on the Game of the Week, and our score is 17-11. J.R. Tucker on the strength of 5 made 3-point shots, getting them the early lead. They've got some foul trouble to work with and deal with. And we'll see who the 5 on the floor will be for the Tigers as they'll start quarter number 2. Robinson and Jackson, both with 2 personal fouls. Wood with 6, Jackson with 6, both on a pair of 3s. The other 3 made by Roosevelt Simpson. Grandison had a 2-point basket to start the evening. Butler with 4 to lead the Jags. Both teams enter tonight at 4 and 6. Over in Region 4B, Louisa is unbeaten, but they trail at the half in a defensive struggle. Charlottesville leads Louisa 17-14 at halftime. Sounds like a football score, but that is boys basketball. Saw a wild one in 4B back on Saturday. Hanover down 11 late at home to Eastern View. Went on a 19-0 run in the final 2:40 to win at 83-75. Coverage of that game tomorrow in the Mechanicsville local. Second quarter underway, and the inbounds pass to Gilliam. Gilliam and Jones. Crane with the ball now moving baseline. Got it to Jones off the glass, and Dwight scores. Trying to set the 5 on the floor there. Let's see if we can do it for the Tigers. Simpson to Wood across the timeline. Grandison in there. Bashra Agban is in the game for the Tigers, and Jalen Brooks as well. No Robinson and no Jackson. And a steal right back. Wide open 3 in the corner. Taken. Shot. No. Long rebound to Wood. Kick out to Grandison. He'll look to drive. Floater. No good. Rebound Cox. Looking down court. Got Jones. The cutter. And it's in. Dwight Jones with a quick 4-point burst. And it's a 2-point game a minute in to the second quarter. 17-15. Tucker by 2. Oh, and a double dribble. Whoa, called on Roosevelt Simpson. $6:50 to go to the half. A 3-pointer would give Glen Allen the lead. Crane will drive the baseline, almost lose it. Kick it out to Hudala. Hudala to Cox for 3. Rims in and out, no good. Long rebound to Jones. He'll drive, put it up. No. Rebound up and in. That is Cox with the follow. And we're tied at 17. It's an 8-0 Glen Allen run. Done very methodically. Pass to Wood. Wood up top. A three. That one good. From Bashra Agban. Sixth three-pointer of the half for the Tigers. 20-17, J.R. Tucker. Handoff Cox up top. Agban on him. Over to Hudala. Hudala to the cutter, Crane. Crane kicks out. Cox with it. Cox back to Crane. 5:45 to the half. Pass stolen. The cross-court pass. Brooks going up for two. No, he missed it. Hudala gets it. It's a 5-on-4. Cox up, in, out. No. Rebound, Grandison for Tucker. Simpson with the ball. Into the corner. Brooks. Brooks drives. Up. Foul. Foul will be on Crane. That's his first. And two shots now coming. First one rattles in and out. No good for Jalen Brooks. Scoreless so far tonight, but he'll get one more. 20-17, 5:20 to go in the first half. Second shot. In and out, no. Rebound, Ryan Wheeler. He'll bring it across the timeline. Hand it off. Gilliam. Bounce pass inside to Jones. Fought for. Tigers can't handle it. Grandison almost had it, but the ball hits the end line. It'll stay with Glen Allen. 5:07 of the half, 3-point game. Inbound up top to Gilliam. Pass. Stolen. Brooks again. Put it up. Good. And a foul. Jalen Brooks for two and a chance at the 3-point play. Foul will be on Wheeler, and that's his first. Scores coming in fast and furious now. Free throw up, good. Brooks completes the and one. It's a 6-0 run to answer Glen Allen's 8-0 run. John Marshall 19, Douglas Freeman 12 after one tonight. Thanks to our buddy Mark Davis for that update. He was here earlier tonight. Look for lots of high school basketball highlights tonight. NBC 12 News at 11. Crane drives, lost the ball. Jones picks it up in the corner. He'll put up a 10-footer. Too strong. Rebound, Tucker. It's Simpson. Up top, finds Grandison. Grandison, right side to Brooks. Brooks in the corner. Agbar with it. Now back to Brooks, and they'll reset. Wood to Simpson. Bounce pass into Grandison, working to work the lane over Jones. Up good. That's just physicality from Camille Grandison. 25-17. 8-0 Jaguar run. Now an 8-0 Tiger run. Wheeler right of the circle, looking to drive. Pass tipped. He gets it back up top. Pass to Crane, and he'll travel. Tigers get the basketball. They're on an 8-0 run. It is 25-17, and we're midway through the second quarter on the second half of our high school basketball doubleheader Tuesday night game of the week on the RVA Sports Network. Thanks for being with us, fans. Rob with them live at J.R. Tucker High School. Trey Wood, he's got a pair of threes tonight. A three-point barrage has given Tigers the lead. Simpson looking to drive, going to kick it out. Almost lost it out of bounds. Brooks gets it over to Grandison for three. Rims out, no. And the rebound, Cox. Gets it to Crane, quickly down court to Wheeler for Glen Allen. Wheeler looks to drive, kicks, Butler with it. He'll drive, penetrate, put it up, and in. Oh, the athleticism of Chris Butler. 6 points for him. The 8-0 run is over. The Tiger lead 6, 25-19. Pass intended for Agbar, went behind him. Then Grandison tried to get it. It went behind him, out of bounds. to Glen Allen. Girls basketball, Maggie Walker up on deep run, 18-15 at the half. We mentioned number 1 Trinity Episcopal loses for the first time tonight, 47-40 to St. Anne's Belfield, as Butler will work the lane right side and will cut in for 2 and cut the Tiger lead to 4. 25-21, 2:44 to the half. Agbon looking in for Grandison, got him wide open, in, and a foul. Oh, you know you're not going to catch him. Just be there in case he misses the shot. Don't give him a chance at the and one. And that's what Jones does. Here comes the free throw. Back iron, no. Fight for the rebound and taken by Grimes. So no and one, 27-21. Driving the lane, shot, no. Rebound, Grandison. That was Crane trying to go coast to coast. Agbon gets it over to Hayden Taylor into the game for the Tigers. Over to Brooks. Agbon wanted a 3 in the corner, caught by Jones, couldn't do it. Up top, Grandison. Remember, no Jackson, 2 fouls, no Robinson, 2 fouls. Taylor in the corner, Wood, 3, rems out, no good. Rebound, Crane. Crane quickly down court to Cox. Cox drives in the lane, floater, short, rebound. Tigers. 1:50 to the half. They get inside to Grandison. Bodies up. Back iron, rims out, no. Fights for his own rebound. Gets it, turns, puts it up off the glass. No. Fight for the board. Taylor's got it underneath. And he will travel. Up in Ashland tonight, Randolph-Macon. Life without Kelly Williams for the women's basketball team. After 3 quarters, they're tied with Eastern Mennonite. 45-45 at Crenshaw. We'll be there tomorrow night when the men take on Shenandoah. Live Twitter coverage at Hanover Sports, part of the RVA Sports Network, tomorrow night at 7. Butler finds Wheeler, baseline, looking to drive, gets in the lane, puts it up. No. Rebound, J.R. Tucker. Brooks quickly to Wood. We have 1 minute left in the first half. J.R. Tucker 27, Glen Allen 21. Agbon hands it off to Brooks in the corner. Grandison with it. Looking up top, Agbon with it. Top of the key 3, back iron, no. Clanks off the back of the board, and we'll get a foul. Looks like it could be on Taylor. And it is.
Number 24, Chicago, is first. Team Taylor.
So we talked about how Glen Allen was going to be in the bonus in the final minute of the first quarter, and then J.R. Tucker does not commit their 8th foul until 45.1 seconds to go in the half. The Trinity boys have defeated Fork Union tonight, final 70-54. Crane, first free throw, good. 27-22. Number 1, Verina has an 8-point lead at the half at Atlee. It's 32-24. Blue Devils at the break. Second shot good from Crane. 27-23. Roosevelt Simpson back in the game, replacing Dillon for J.R. Tucker. Inbounded to Wood. Wood facing some backcourt pressure. They break it. Brooks on a 2-on-1. That's an offensive foul. Hudala in strong to take the charge. And Brooks got the worst of it, and he's down. We'll have an official's timeout with 38.3 seconds to go. So official timeout as trainers will check on Jalen Brooks. He went up for the shot, Hudala is able to draw the charge. Jags will have the ball down by 4 with 38 left in the half. Brooks coming up off under his own power. That's very good to see. Now, an offensive foul should just be possession. And Brooks coming out. They'll need a sub to come in. And that will be Devon Harris-Young checking in for the first time tonight for J.R. Tucker, down to 38.3 to go in the half. Jags will have the ball. Tigers with the 4-point lead. They were up 17-9. Jags went on an 8-0 run to tie it up. Tigers had an 8-0 run to put it back up to 8. Now it's down to 4 as we come up on the final half minute of the first half. Grimes gets it to Butler, driving the right side, kick out. Wheeler 3. Rims in and out, no good. Rebound to Simpson. Simpson to Wood. Under 20. Agbon with it. Handoff to Simpson. Picks up the dribble. Wood helps at 10. Picked up by Wheeler. Wood looking to drive. Up off the glass and in. Wood for 2. He ends up with 8, and the lead is 6 at the half. J.R. Tucker, 29, and Glen Allen, 23. That is a 6-point lead at the break for the Tigers of J.R. Tucker. Just in at the half, top 10 girls basketball action. Monacan 16 and Midlothian 11. Tight one there, defensive battle there. And again, top 10 boys basketball at the half. Number 1 Verina 32 and Atlee 24. NBC 12's Mark Davis reporting. 19-12, John Marshall up after 1 over Douglas Freeman. Top 10 battle there. And here, 29-23 at the break. And some news to report. There apparently has been a shooting at a Wawa in Chesterfield, which is within the general vicinity of Cosby High School. Cosby tonight, I am quickly checking the Dominion District schedule. There was no basketball scheduled at Cosby tonight. There were no official games scheduled tonight at Cosby, but of course, even though there are no games, there are practices that go on. There are other events that go on. There is a geography event going on. If show choir ran long, their rehearsal continues, and they have placed Cosby High School under lockdown, according to Cosby High School's social media Twitter site. Another final just in. St. Christopher's gets a 3-point win tonight over Woodbury Forest. 50-47 is the final score there. So Trinity Episcopal wins tonight 70-54 over Fork Union. St. Chris gets a 3-point win over Woodbury Forest. Next Tuesday night, Trinity is at home to take on Collegiate, and that will be our next RVA Sports Network Game of the Week. We cannot wait to join you next Tuesday night, 6:30, live at Estes Athletic Center on the campus of Trinity Episcopal School. Henry Coleman and the Titans against Robbie Barron and the Cougars. 6:30 is tip time. We'll go live just before 6:30, right here live on our YouTube channel. All of our Game of the Week broadcasts available at youtube.com/RVA Sports Network. We always post links, of course, across our Twitter network and at the top of the page at RVASportsNetwork.com. Easiest, best way to keep in touch with us, though, and to know every time a Game of the Week is happening, is to subscribe at our YouTube channel. It's very easy. Go to youtube.com/RVA Sports Network. At the top of the page, just click subscribe. It'll ask for your email address. I can promise you a few things. Number one, we do not spam you. Number two, we will never sell your email or give it to anybody else. So you will receive no third-party emails because you subscribe to our YouTube channel. What you will get are email alerts when we A, post a new video on our YouTube channel, or B, go live with a Game of the Week event. And that's the easiest way to know, hey, that's right, Game of the Week's on tonight. You click on the email, you click on the link to listen, and you're there. So subscribe today at youtube.com/RVA Sports Network. Again, that's youtube.com/RVA Sports Network. Looking forward to being back with the guys on ESPN Richmond this Friday. Hated to miss the first RVA Locals Only of 2019, but we were under the weather for the first 4 or 5 days of the new year. Finally back up and at it this week. And a big thank you to Jonathan Howard over at the Times-Dispatch for filling in for us last Friday. I understand Bob Black was also under the weather, so hopefully the whole gang will be back. It'll be Bob Black, Andrew Wallace, yours truly. We're working on a special guest. RVA Locals Only every Friday morning, 9:30, exclusively on ESPN Richmond. That's 99.5 and 102.7 on the FM dial, 950 on the AM dial. You can listen live at ESPNRichmond.com and on the ESPN Richmond app. Every Friday morning, we talk high school and local sports exclusively from the RVA Sports Network and your friends at 99.5 and 102.7 ESPN. New RVA Sports Network top 10 boys and girls basketball polls came out last night. We went over them on In the Red Zone, our weekly Monday night live sports talk show emanating from the Sports Page Grill in Ashland on 102.9 The Mater. And we talked about how both Henrico moved up big time in the poll and how Stewart zoomed into the poll. One reason because there have been some losses over winter break, and two, there was not a new poll released before New Year's Day. And so you had to take 2 weeks worth of action into account, actually more like 2.5. And because of that, Stewart, with a record of 12-1 at the time, marched into the top 10 all the way up to number 4. Well, they improved to 13-1 of the season today. They get a big win, 75-36 over Hampton Roads Academy. So the Spartans of Stewart under second-year head coach Kirk Kassab, now 13-1. They have to try to get over. Maybe Stewart can make an appearance on the Game of the Week before all is said and done. Next Game of the Week, again, a week from tonight at 6:30. Just added to our broadcast schedule, Collegiate at Trinity Episcopal. Going to be a great one, 6:30 next Tuesday night. Then 2 weeks from Saturday, the 26th, RVA Sports Network proud to join forces with Huguenot High School and Athletes for Awareness for a 2-day girls basketball classic. Some of the best teams in the state will come and take on each other in an event that will raise funds as well as awareness for sickle cell anemia research. Really looking forward to being at Huguenot High School Saturday night, January 26th, for a triple header. Let's repeat that, a triple header featuring the Hopewell Blue Devils, the Highland Springs Springers, and the LC Bird Skyhawks. And we're really thrilled about it because we haven't seen Bird yet this year, the girls, and we haven't seen Hopewell yet this year, the girls. And we'll have them live here on the RVA Sports Network coming up on the 26th of January. Broadcast schedule always available on the right-hand side of the page at RVASportsNetwork.com. Now, it currently does not have next Tuesday night's game on it because we literally got that deal done late this afternoon. So I promise you when I get back home tonight, we'll update the website and have Collegiate at Trinity coming up on the Game of the Week next Tuesday night. Good news, the lockdown at Cosby High School has been lifted. It has been lifted, so that is taken care of, and that's very good. Girls can go. Guys can go. Police investigating apparently a shooting at a nearby Wawa in Chesterfield County. It'll be in the southwest part of the county in the Hull Street Road corridor. And, of course, NBC 12 all over that. Don't forget, Mark Davis will have highlights of our girls' game coming up tonight on NBC 12 News at 11. He'll also have latest from John Marshall and Douglas Freeman boys tonight as well on 12 News at 11, and they'll have the latest on the impending winter weather situation developing for this weekend. Looks like Saturday night, Sunday could be the time frame. And, of course, Skyscan weather on 102.9 The Mater. We'll keep you posted throughout the week and over the weekend if and when the storm arrives in the RVA. I'm happy to join you weeknights with great music on 102.9 The Mater. That, of course, is our home for the high school football game of the week. Had the Times Dispatch Invitational Tournament on the Mater a couple of weeks ago, and we've got more sports coverage in the works. We have an update on sports every weekday, 4:30 on the Mater, 102.9 FM, 14:30 a.m. So we're all over the place. And happy to do it to bring as much coverage and limelight to these wonderful young men and women who play high school basketball across the RVA. Glad you're with us tonight. What time is it? 22 after 8. Big thank you to Chris Brown, DSA here at J.R. Tucker, getting us set up, table, chair, up in the perch in our corner as we normally are, and very happy to be here. We saw this doubleheader coming a few weeks ago and thought this could be very intriguing. Girls teams with winning records. It came down to the buzzer. Boys teams, Jags trying to kind of rebound after an off year last year. Tigers with their new head coach trying to get back into the thick of things. And both teams come in tonight at 4 and 6. So somebody's going to hit the turn at 5 and 6. Somebody will hit the turn at 4 and 7. As of course, you play 22 in the regular season. Charlottesville leads unbeaten Louisa 31-27 now after 3 quarters. That's important for Region 4B teams like Monacan, Dinwiddie, Eastern View, Hanover, Midlothian, and more. Third quarter underway. Tigers moving right to left across your PC, tablet, or mobile device, and we immediately get a whistle.
Offensive foul on number 30, Roosevelt Simpson. That's his first.
Offensive foul on Simpson, Roosevelt Simpson. That's his first foul. And Glen Allen gets the ball right below us here. Our broadcast position, Chris Butler going to go drive the lane. Shot short, left side, off the rim, rebound. Comes over to Jackson. Jackson to Simpson. Back up to Jackson. He'll look to drive the lane, kick it out. Ball was not tipped. Wood thought it was. And the refs say, no, it wasn't. It goes out of bounds, and the Jags get the ball. That's why Wood didn't go for the ball. He thought that it had been tipped by a Jag, and it did not. Gilliam looking underneath for Jones. Get it up top to Wheeler. Over to Grimes for 3. No good. And the rebound to Grandinson. Jones got away with a push underneath. 29-23. A minute into the third quarter. Simpson backs out. Pass. Wheeler almost stole it, but he'll foul instead. That'll be 2 on Wheeler.
General foul number 21, Ryan Wheeler. That's his second. He's first.
And Tigers retain up by 6. 6:50 to go third quarter. Jackson looked to drive, lost the ball, got it back, kicks it out. That's Simpson with it. It's tipped. And here comes Gilliam. He's got it. He'll put it up short. Rebound got his own. Up short. Ball tapped back to the top of the key. Picked up by Grimes. Grimes to Wheeler right side. Needs help. Grimes provides. Kick it around. Butler now with it. Wheeler has it. Fake the 3. Kick out to Butler left side. Butler looking to drive. Puts it up. Traveled. The LeBron rules are not in effect here at high school basketball. That old jump step. NBA refs got to tighten things up. And that's all I'll say about that. Tiger basketball. Simpson with it. He looks to drive. Backs it over to Jackson. He'll drive, kick it. Grandison with it. Puts it up. And that is a hell ball. Nice block. The tie-up will give the Jags the basketball. Great defense by Dwight Jones on that play. You got to stay vertical, and he did just that. 2:10 into the third, still 29-23. Jags ball down 6. Gilliam right side to Butler. Butler to a cutting Jones off the glass, too strong. Rebound Tucker. Robinson with it. He hasn't scored yet tonight. Drives, lost the ball, fights for it in the corner, out of bounds to Glen Allen. Things a little uneven on both sides here early third quarter. Inbound to Butler. Let's see which team breaks it open first. Chris thinking about driving right side. Dribble stays alive up top to Gilliam. Gilliam bounce past Jones, tipped away and out of bounds to J.R. Tucker, I should say. Tigers will get the ball. Jones looking at Gilliam. Bit of frustration settling in there. 5:10 to go in the third. Both teams ice cold. And now another. Oh, and a timeout taken right before a turnover. Coach McKeague is beside himself as Wood threw the ball across the court intended for Jackson. Behind him, it was headed out of bounds into the stands. And the official blew the whistle and said right before the pass was made, 30-second timeout called by Coach Desgain of J.R. Tucker. Yikes. So 5:06 left in the third. Glen Allen's going to just put that in the back pocket and say, okay, let's go play some D, draw up the play. Tigers coming out of the huddle thinking, okay, we got to get some guys open. We got to get some work done here. You're up 6, your opponent's cold. You need to warm up. You need to take advantage, especially at home. Build that lead. You know the run's coming at some point. Out of the timeout. Wood around to Robinson. He'll back it out. Over to Jackson. Back to Wood. Wood, baseline. Grandison. Jones on him. Spins twice. Up. It's good. And a foul. Grandison scores and gets a chance for a three-point play. Foul will go against Dwight Jones. That's 2 on him. And the free throw is good. And one for Grandison. He's got 9 tonight. 32-23. Tigers up 9. Jones near the top, going to get it to Gilliam. He'll fake the 3 and now drive baseline with the left hand, put it up short. Rebound, almost got it by Grimes. Instead, it's Grandison with it. Hands it over to Wood. He'll cross the timeline. Simpson up top. Grandison over on the right side. Hand off to Wood. Wood looks to drive. Kick out. Simpson. He'll try to drive. Kick out. Corner. Wood. Baseline. Out up top. Robinson to Wood. He'll put up a 15-footer. Good. I really like what I see out of Trey Wood. He's got 10 tonight. We're midway through the third. It's 34-23. Tucker's up 11. Grimes to Gilliam. Kick out. Wheeler back in. Wheeler up top. Butler. Butler wants to drive. Hands it to Jones. He'll be fouled from behind and go to the line for 2. Nice give and go. Butler to Jones. Jones to the line. Third foul on Jackson for J.R. Tucker. He had 2 early three-pointers. Hasn't scored since. First shot good. And Dwight's got 5 tonight, 34-24. One more coming. Shot is up. In and out, no. Wheeler with a rebound for Glen Allen. Up top to Hudala, back into the game. Gets it over to Crane, also in the game for the Jags. Hudala to Cox. Cox picks up the dribble top of the key. Crane is there, goes left, then right. In the baseline, inside to Jones, off the glass, back iron, no. Long rebound to Wood. 3:12 to go in the third quarter. 10-point Tiger lead, 34-24. Robinson with it now. Almost traveled with it. Back to Wood. Wood around to Simpson. Now Grandison. He's going to drive, kick it out. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Hudala. Quickly to Crane. 2:40 left, third quarter. Jags down 10. Plenty of time. Hudala to Cox, left side. Cox to the baseline. Back out to Hudala. Puts up a three. Good. Three-pointer for Christopher Hudala. Timeout on the floor. So it's a timeout for Glen Allen. And it's 34-27. 2:27 here in the third quarter. Hey, remember, it was once an 18-point Glen Allen lead in the girls' game earlier tonight here on RVA Sports Network. And J.R. Tucker had a three-point shot at the buzzer that would have won it. And Glen Allen survived only by 2. Can the Jags do the same and mount a comeback on the Tigers? Tiger ball out of the timeout, 2:25 and counting, 7-point lead, 34-27. Rob Witham with you live on the RVA Sports Network on our YouTube channel with our game of the week. Robinson up top, driving, looking, nobody cutting, had to go back. Brooks to Grandison. Grandison looking for the lane, finds it, spins with the left hand, he puts it in. That's 2 for Camille Grandison and a total of 11 tonight. Steal. Robinson had it, lost it, got it back. They lost the 2-on-1 fast break opportunity. Instead, Wood will drive, kick it out in the corner. A three, no good, and the rebound to Glen Allen. Oh, missed chance there. 9-point game, 1:40 in the third. Wheeler, left side up top to Cox. Cox almost traveled. Picks it up, puts it on the floor. Over to Wheeler. Thought about a three on the baseline. Lost the ball, out of bounds. Excuse me, it'll stay with the Jags. Good crowd here tonight, too. For a Tuesday. Always happy to see big crowds supporting high school athletics. Today is January the 8th. More on that in a moment. Wheeler gets the inbounds pass. I'll explain my train of thought at the quarter break. Crane gets open for three, no. Grimes, their weak side rebound, off the glass, no. Rebound, Hudala, and he'll go to the line. Oh, great aggressive play there by Hudala, coming up on the back end in the lane to grab the basketball. Christopher Hudala to the line to shoot a pair. First shot up, off the front iron, no good. Chris, of course, the younger brother of the great Alicia Hudala, fantastic girls basketball career at Glen Allen, and then went on for 4 great years at the University of Richmond. Second shot, good. We miss seeing Alicia on the floor. I know that for sure. Tigers get a 3-on-2, breaking the backcourt press to the hoop. Blocked. Shot blocked by Wheeler. And now the Jags have numbers. Wheeler in the corner. Kick it to Crane inside. Grimes shot. In and out, no. Grandison with the rebound. Final 50 of the third. Randison looking to go coast to coast. Hangs, puts it up, no. Rebound, Grimes. Crane with it now. 40 to go in the quarter. Over to Hudala. Hudala spins, lane, kick out. Cox, he'll go up. Finger roll is good. Cox for two. 36-30. Tiger ball, half dozen lead. 20 to go in the third quarter. They'll hold for the final shot. Driving shot blocked. Wheeler blocks it out of bounds, and it's last touched by the Tigers.
Stays with the Tigers.
No, they're going to reverse it. And they're going to say it is Tiger ball. Exactly 10 seconds left, and they have it in the front court. They get it into Wood. Wood double teamed. 5 to go. Agbar got it across. 3 ball up. No. And no chance for a prayer from the Jaguars. 3 in the books. It's 36-30. J.R. Tucker looking for win number 5. Glen Allen looking for win number 5. Now to finish that stream of consciousness from a moment ago coming out of the timeout. Today is January the 8th, which means we are 2 months and 3 days away from the beginning of spring sports season, if you can believe that. This school year of 2018-19 is just blazing by. And, of course, RVA Sports Network will be home for Game of the Week baseball, softball. We're going to try to bring you also more lacrosse and soccer in the spring of 2019. Our spring sports coverage begins March 11th across our Twitter network, here on our YouTube channel, and online at both RVASportsNetwork.com and HanoverCountySports.net. Rob Witham, happy to be with you here at J.R. Tucker High School. Again, big thank you to Director of Student Activities, Chris Brown, and everyone here at J.R. Tucker. They always make us feel so welcome. Always have our spot up here in the corner, up top, overlooking the Tiger Gymnasium. It's always nice when you go to a school, you know where you're going to be, you know you're able to see everything and got the equipment that you need and all the help and hospitality. And a big thank you to Mr. Brown and the staff. We start the fourth quarter. Tiger basketball, working right to left across your PC, tablet, or mobile device, up 36-30. Wood drives left side, nothing there, keeps the dribble going, kicks it up top. Agbon for 3, good! Oh! How about Bashra Agbon's second tray of the night? 39-30 Tigers. Crane into the front court, over to Wheeler right side. Wheeler puts up a 3. Back iron, no. Grimes tried to swap the ball. Is it last touch by Crane? Yes, it is. Crane pulled his hands back. And when you pull your hands back, that is a sure telltale sign that you've touched the ball. Wood gets it across the timeline. Tiger ball, first minute, final quarter, up 9. Robinson drives, nothing there. Pass Wood, almost lost it out of bounds and did. It's not that he touched the out of bounds line. He traveled with the basketball. And the turnover to Glen Allen. Jags ball down 9. Wheeler will look on the baseline and get a foul. It'll be on Grandison, his second.
Foul 5, Bill Grandison. That's his second, team score.
Cox gets it into Wheeler. Wheeler, a quick 3 ball is good. Wheeler now with 6. Back to 6, 39-33. Long way to go. 5:50 left in regulation. Ogbon, left side to Grandison. Lost it, got it back. Grimes defending. Kick out, corner. Drive, up off the glass high, and an out, no. Rebound, Cox for Glen Allen. Looking down court for Hudala, has him, baseline. Pass intended across court for Wheeler, knocked out of bounds by Tucker, and it'll stay with the Jags. John Marshall now pouring it on at Douglas Freeman. They're up 20, 55-35, 2:34 in the third. Our buddy Jack Herron over there tonight, as well as Mark Davis, who was over there earlier tonight. He'll have highlights tonight on NBC 12 News at 11. Crane, jumper, no. Rebound, foul. And it's going to be Grandison going over the top, I bet. Let's see. That is correct. And that's 3 on Grandison. They go to the fourth at Midlothian in girls basketball. 37-25. Grimes here for 2. Full timeout coming for Tucker. Their lead down to 4. It's 39-35, 6:07 to go in regulation. We're going to the fourth. Monacan 37, Midlothian 25. That's girls basketball action. Just in a moment ago, congratulations to Collegiate. They get a win tonight. They win over St. Anne's Belfield in overtime, 52-50 is the final score. Thanks to our colleagues over at 804 Varsity at the Times-Dispatch for that score. As we send it out on Twitter and remind everybody, you can hear Collegiate take on Trinity Episcopal live a week from tonight at 6:30, exclusively here on the RVA Sports Network's high school basketball game of the week. We got that coming up next week. The week after, a triple header on Saturday night, the 26th, from Athletes for Awareness. We'll have Hopewell, Highland Springs, and LC Bird girls basketball. Coverage begins that Saturday night at 4:30 p.m. And we'll have more announcements on more broadcasts coming up as we go down the home stretch of basketball's regular season. Out of the timeout, inbounded to Wood. Tiger ball coming up on 6 minutes to go. Their lead now down to 4 again. Grandison up top. Robinson works it around to Jackson, right side. Jackson pass, tipped, and taken by Grimes to Hidala to Crane. Glen Allen can cut it to 1 with a 3. Grimes open briefly. Hudala open for 3. Back iron, no. Long rebound to Jackson. He was open. That would have made it a 1-point game. Jackson drives around Reeler, and he'll put it in for 2. First points for Jackson, and now a steal. Jackson puts up a 3, no. Long rebound to Robinson. Robinson back to Jackson, thought about a 3, won't do it a second time. Kick it over to Wood, they'll reset. 5:15 in regulation, 41-35. Robinson to Agmon. Now to Wood, around to Jackson. He's going to drive around Hudala, put it up, no, but a foul. Kendall Jackson to the line. Foul will go on Wheeler. That is a 3rd foul now on Wheeler. First free throw by Kendall is no good. Hudala will come out. Chris Butler will come back in. Grandison comes out. And second free throw for Jackson is good. He's got 9. 42-35, 5 minutes left. Gilliam, kick out. Cox drives left side. Pass to Butler. Butler quickly to Gilliam. Lefty pulls the 3. Back iron, no. Rebound to Wood. Glen Allen settling right now for shots. Agban with it. Tucker doesn't want to waste time, but they can be deliberate. Jackson going to throw one up. No good, but the rebound comes back to J.R. Tucker. Got bailed out there. Robinson lost it in the lane, gets it out. Jackson for three. Good. It wasn't pretty, but it makes it a 10-point game. 4:15 to go. 45-35 Tigers. Butler, right side, jumps, lane, shot up. Good, and a foul. Butler with a chance to complete the three-point play. Foul against Robinson. That's his third. Now it's Butler for the chance to complete the and one. Shots up, shots good. He's got 9, and now some little bit of backcourt pressure. They break it. They're in the front court. Under 4 to go. Jackson drive, kick out. Agbon's not going to shoot. Now finds a cutter. Wood, kick out. Robinson, three, short. Rebound. Dwight Jones of Glen Allen. Now to Gilliam. Gilliam to Butler, right side. Butler into Jones. Turnaround floater, no. And the rebound to Grandison. Number 1, Verona beats Atlee tonight, 72-46. The final, they stay undefeated. Atlee now 4-8 on the year. Here, 3:15 to go. Winner goes to 5-6. Loser to 4-7. And Grandison will drive. He'll put it in. Does the shot count? Discussion by the officials as to whether it's continuation or not. There's a foul on Glen Allen. We're waiting. And here comes the call. Shot's good. Foul on Jones. That's his third. Grandison now with 7 in the second half, 13 tonight. And now the free throw. No good. Can't complete the and one. Butler with a rebound. 47-38. J.R. Tucker by 9. 3 minutes left. Grimes hands off to Butler. Butler drives. Baseline. Picks up the dribble. Needs help. Gets it from Grimes. Grimes looking inside. Finds Gilliam. Gilliam free throw line to Cox. Cox will drive. Free throw line jumper short. Long rebound. Came out to one player, but Glen Allen steals it. It's Gilliam. Gilliam to Grimes. He'll go to the lane. Put it up off the glass for 2. Timeout, Glen Allen. That'll cut it to 7 at 47-40 with 2:35 remaining. So Verona stays undefeated. Atlee to 4-8 on the season. It's going to be really hard. If you want to make the playoffs in Region 5B, you need double-digit wins. And if you're 4-8 with 10 games to go, that means you've got to go at a minimum 6-4, and 6-4 would only give you a 10-12 record. 11-11, maybe. This is when you wish you were in Region 4B, where all 13 teams make it. But it's just not the way they roll in Region 5B. So Verona unbeaten, 72-46 over Atlee. We have not heard anything yet from Armstrong Lee Davis boys basketball. And we are very interested in that final. We come out of the timeout. There will be backcourt pressure applied by Glen Allen, down by 7, 2:35 to go. They've committed 6-team fouls. Check that, 4-team fouls. So they got a few they got to hack before they can start putting the Tigers on the line. How long do they let the clock roll until they start fouling? 2:20 to go. Wood over to Robinson, back up top to Wood. Tigers are going to play keep away as long as they can unless they get something wide open. Grandison inside. He'll fight for it. Grimes, good defense. Shot well off the mark. Butler with a rebound. He's going to lose it out of bounds to J.R. Tucker. Chris was looking for a seam to try to drive into the hoop and lost the basketball. 2 minutes left. It's a 3. Robinson holds it in the corner. He'll drive the baseline now, put it up and in. That is Devin Robinson's first basket of the night. 49-40, a minute 40 to go. Wheeler up top to Cox. Back to Wheeler for 3. Back iron, no. Grimes had it briefly. Gilliam gets it. Now can't hang on to it. Back to Grimes. Back to Wheeler. Another 3. Rims out, no. Rebound, Jackson. Lost it. Gets it on the floor. Timeout, J.R. Tucker. Just before Jackson throws it down court. J.R. Tucker basketball up by 9, 1:27 to go. 30-second timeout. J.R. Tucker up by 9. We send a game reset out right now on Twitter at Henrico Sports, part of the RVA Sports Network. And just in, Deep Run defeats Maggie Walker in girls basketball tonight, 48-44. And we'll get a foul on the inbounds. They got to foul 2 more times. Do Glen Allen to get Tucker on the line. Got a foul. Unless it's even better and you can force a turnover, and that's exactly what happened. Turnover in the backcourt to Glen Allen. Desperation pass off a double team. He thought somebody was on the other side of the court, and nobody was there. Agbon comes out. Simpson comes in. Butler will inbound for Glen Allen. Down 9 with a minute 20 to go. Got to hurry up and get it in. They do. Wheeler with it. Over to Grimes. They got to hurry. Back to Butler. Butler for 3. Good. Chris Butler for 3. 49-43. Wood with the basketball. They got a foul. Jackson with it. Drive the lane, and he'll be held. Will that be a 2-shot foul, or will they say shot before the foul? It'll be shot before the foul. Only 5th foul. Region 5B final tonight. Matoaka by 20 over Prince George. 80-60 the final there. Big win for the Warriors as they look for one of those 8 seeds. They get it into Grandison in the lane. He'll put it up and draw the foul. You don't want that. Oh, Coach McKee's saying it's on the floor, and the official is saying otherwise. Foul on Grimes. And Grandison to the line. First foul on Grimes. And here is Camille Grandison with 2. First one, no good. 49-43, 56.6 seconds remaining. Second shot coming. It's up. Good. So Grandison 1 of 2. Jags get the ball in, and it's stolen. Robinson has it. Trying to tie him up, and they can't. They get it over to Jackson. Now they got a foul. Simpson with it, and he's fouled with 43 seconds to go. It was Wood. Trey Wood with the steal. What a heads-up play by Trey. Mentioned earlier tonight, been very impressed with his performance tonight. And that was the cherry on top. to be aggressive enough, but not too aggressive, to maybe catch a Jaguar off guard in the backcourt and get the steal. Free throw number 1 is good for Simpson, who hasn't scored since he hit his lone three-pointer back in that barrage in the first quarter. One more coming, 43 seconds left, 51-43 Tucker, 51-43 still. Second shot, no. Rebound, Gilliam quickly to Butler. Now to Cox. Cox for 3. Back iron, no. Long rebound to Grandison, and he'll get fouled. Wheeler will hug him for his 4th.
Number 21, Brian Wheeler, that's his 4th.
So if this holds, J.R. Tucker will go to 5-6 on the year. Glen Allen will go to 4-7. First free throw, good for Grandison. We talked about at the outset of the broadcast here of Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight, fans, about how important these two games are. They play again in 2 weeks on a Tuesday night at Glen Allen High School. If you can sweep, then that's one less person to worry about in the postseason race trying to get one of those final seeds in the top 8. Second shot good, 10-point game, final 30 seconds. Cox in the lane, spins, moves, shot, no. Rebound Jackson, foul by Grimes. And the J.R. Tucker Tigers are going to go to 5-6. One and one coming, but time running out. 10-point game. Jackson, first shot, good. Second shot, no good. Fight for the basketball in the backcourt, and Jackson's going to get it. Another steal by the Tigers defensively in the backcourt. (54-43), 10 seconds left, and William tried to get the ball, couldn't, and they're going to let it go. J.R. Tucker gets the 11-point victory tonight at home. Their 5th of the season. Your final score tonight, J.R. Tucker 54 and Glen Allen 43. Camille Grandison with 16 points tonight for the victory. Great game tonight for him. We talked about the barrage of three-pointers at the beginning of the game tonight. Helped them get that 17-9 early lead. Then Glen Allen with an 8-0 run to tie it, an 8-0 run to get back to an 8-point lead at 25-17. Tigers led at the half. And the Tigers take care of business, especially down the stretch, where they're able to get not one but 2 steals in the backcourt in the final minute or so. A very, very impressive win tonight. Tucker to 5-6, and Glen Allen now 4-7. So, Glen Allen girls get a win tonight. Tucker boys get a win. They split here at Tucker High School. Our next game of the week, a week from tonight, we will be live at Estes Athletic Center on the campus of Trinity Episcopal School as Henry Coleman and the Titans welcome in Robbie Barron and the Collegiate Cougars. Our live coverage on our YouTube channel begins at 6:30 next Tuesday night. YouTube.com/RVA Sports Network. Have a wonderful evening, fans. Thanks so much for listening. Rob Witham saying, have a great night, everyone.